for the
sneak
moment.
this if you fucking want to. I'm on here dropping 40. You got me up now. Like
he hasn't even been arrested yet. Calm down.
There's a lot going on.
I'm talking about the one empty. In this rant, he put a lot more street lore on the beef between Breakfast Club and Hot 97.
Is Rosenberg like? Was he like the Steiny before Steiny?
You know what?
There's credence for that.
I'm not mad at that. Charlamagne, you kind of need to fight for your. I ain't gonna lie. Like your nigga literally has his hand behind his back.
You think that's a wax up?
That's what it.
I don't know, bro.
What you think Envy jail name gonna be?
DJ Shrimp.
Yeah, he's dumb. I didn't know his father was a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he knew the consequences.
Clear.
Just some sexy ass feet.
On
nigga.
either part, yo, you are flirting
Yeah.
crazy right
What
now.
are you doing, bro?
And in terms of I want my podcasters to fight back, if you can't do this, it hurts. It hurts
Pastor
when you.
didn't give a Shoo-be-doo bop America. Welcome back to another installment of the Homeroom University podcast. The podcast where we talk about people more successful than I said what we do.
Sometimes,
On occasion, I'm your classmate on Groove.
Jay Noblez.
AJ the Menace.
White man behind the boards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he's handling business. He's
Real
been handling
quick.
business.
My bad.
Yeah, shout out to everybody you know that clicked on the video today. Hope y'all having a beautiful day,
Yeah.
beautiful week, you know what I mean? Productive. You know, shout out to lovely ladies. If you haven't subscribed already, do all that jargon.
Yeah, there's a couple things to subscribe to. Make sure y'all hit up the subreddit, Homeroom University.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram. I wrote all this down just so I wouldn't forget. And then office hours. Let me just remind y'all about the office hours.
Oh, yeah.
Even though we're going to do them in the middle of the show.
Did we get any more?
We did, but I think because we didn't remind people early in the episode, we reminded them halfway through the show.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets to that point. You know
That
what
was
I'm
the
saying?
real viewers.
Yeah,
So shout out to them that made
Shout
it
out
to
to
that
them
point.
because we definitely got some still. You know what I'm saying? But just so everybody knows, office hours is a segment. Hashtag office hours in the comments where we'll answer any of your questions. If it's a topic you want us to explore, we'll do it on the following week. Obviously, with the subject, we'll look over everything. But it's something that we're definitely going to be responding to. So hashtag office hours in the comments with anything that you have on your plate.
Yeah, do that.
But welcome back to another edition of Sports Center for Podcasting.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite
Analogy for it,
Yeah,
right?
that's definitely my favorite one. Like every time I hear that one, I'm like, oh, that one feels the best. to me.
Yeah, we're player analysts.
Yeah,
Feel like Stephen A.
Yeah, look. Yeah. But yeah, let's jump into it. I'm gonna get this easy one out the way or this quick one out the way. All right, so this is gonna be a quick and easy one. So Juan Epps' life is the new version of the Juan Epstein podcast. Remember, I brought them up once or twice on the show before.
Yeah.
But I finally looked up Juan Epps' life because somebody told me in the comments that they're back.
Yeah.
And I watched the episode. Fire.
What you mean by fire?
Okay, maybe it's fire for me because I was a fan of Juan Epstein.
Yeah, this is just nostalgia.
Damn, well,
Yeah.
that was easy, nigga. I'm glad you.
Yeah, it was easy. You don't have to fight that one out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to fight that one out of me. It's like you know, you forgot one of your favorite podcasts. You're like, oh, these niggas are still doing it, and it's on the same energy level from before.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest thing, honestly.
You gotta give me like a.
Okay, so I'll just give you like a rundown of it. So Juan Ep is Cypher Sounds and Peter Rosenberg.
Yeah.
And they've had this podcast. They were one of like early, like when Combat Jack had his show, like Juan Ep was around. So it's like throwback, probably one of the first 3 to 5 hip hop podcasts.
Like 15 years of this.
Yeah, type shit. But then they also stopped it, took a really long break, and then came back. I didn't know that they had come back, or it was over. You know what I'm saying?
Does it hit the same? Like, because I remember when Samurai Jack came back, that shit was like, it wasn't as good as the old version,
That's
but it was
what
still good though.
No, this
You know?
hit this. That's why I brought it up because I feel like it hit the exact same, bro. And not only did
Which
it
is
hit
hard.
which is hard as fuck, and not only did it hit the same, I watched the episode where they interviewed somebody who was Nicholas F. And he was a rapper from back in the day. He's got like Drake writing credits. They used to do tracks back in the day on like early mixtape Drake, first and second one.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was one of the people that I liked rapper wise back in the day. And so that was the first episode that I saw. It had just came out like a couple days before I watched the Nicholas F. joint. And the interview was fire, bro, because it was good. Like they had good rapport back and forth. Rosenberg is good at interviewing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it sucks that I've been kind of programmed to hate that nigga.
well, me too. Well, see, this is the thing. I fucked with Peter Rosenberg. And then when I started getting into other hip hop personalities, then when they were starting to beef with them, like the Breakfast Club, Academics, they were crushing this nigga so crazy that I was like, holy shit. Like, and I'm fans of these niggas now. So I'm like, damn, Rosenberg really ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It almost changed my mind. But I'm like, just listening to it and it's, raw, boom. I'm like, nah, this nigga still got it.
I was about to say, because that whole battle just exposed that he didn't have a left hand to me, and I was like, nigga, you have a player. Like,
yeah, bro.
I can't even watch you no more.
It's really one of the things, honestly, that was something I was going to bring up when we get down to the Breakfast Club. It's like, your podcasters fighting back is like important. It's like, for me it is, I think. And just like how your favorite rapper, they get a crazy diss record, it's like, nigga, fight back. Like, when they don't respond, that shit hurts more than the fucking response. Like,
you gotta show your honor, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And you fucking just, or when you do fight back, it's so bad that it just has you like, fuck.
Or
and like, what if, like, because there's certain aspects or like certain scenarios where fighting back is just gonna get you in a sticky situation.
Yeah, and it's
like,
not
you kind of validate the point that they was making to begin with.
That hurts the most. That hurts the most. You wish they stay silent, but you're definitely gonna judge them if they stay silent too. You know what I'm saying?
It's a double-edged sword. Like, so they damned if they do, damned if they don't. You might as well not do it.
Yeah.
Or you just got to do it right.
Or just do
whatever
it.
you do it right.
And it's okay if you take L's.
Yeah.
But I have to see you take some wins too. When I would see like Rosenberg, he was beefing with Joe Budden because he was around for the creation of the Joe Budden podcast. I seen him beef with Joe Budden. I seen him beef with the Breakfast Club, fucking Academics. I've just seen him going back and forth with these like
Funk Flex, nigga. Got
not Funk because he works for him. But if
Sway in the morning,
you know what I'm saying. But maybe these people were just so like prominent that it felt. Oh, Andrew Schulz.
Oh, damn.
I seen all these people demolish this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I was like, fuck, man. Yeah. Like, god damn it, bro.
He doesn't hold up against win.
God, it sucks. But I fucked with the episode heavy because it literally felt the same. Cypher wasn't there. So it was just Rosenberg interviewing Nicholas F. But what he pretty much was saying is that I think they're going to put those him and Cypher episodes behind the paywall and release the interview ones.
So this is a cash grab.
Maybe not, but I mean,
they was like, let's profit.
I guess just
profit on some more property.
Recognizing what is more valuable, like the Cypher Sounds and Rosenberg relationship is more valuable than them to the podcast fans than them interviewing rappers. Those are great episodes still, but we were buying in for them.
The chemistry got a cost.
Exactly, chemistry got a cost. And then when he said it, I was like, might have to fuck with at least a month just to see what it's hitting for. Like,
nigga, they better be.
I might have to fuck with it just for a month because I'm so satisfied. I don't know. I didn't even look that up, but like, I strongly consider that shit.
Can't be more than $9.99.
As long as it's $5, if it's $5, it's getting done for sure. If it's $10, I might wait another week on it just to see. I might watch one or two more free episodes to see if I'm really dedicated to the new one. But if it's just $5, I'm satisfied enough from that first listen to buy in on their chemistry because I didn't even get it on that episode.
If they smart, they price it at $6.99. Like that's like
that's
you making
marketing.
$1 and somebody's gonna like pay for that. Like, it's like fuck it.
It's alchemy, nigga.
It's a dollar.
Yeah. So
but the only podcast I ever even thought about paying for was the Dave Chappelle one.
Yeah, and I still might buy that one.
I'm going to see Dave Chappelle.
That's the only one I would consider.
What's today?
On the 25th?
So yeah, I'm going to see Dave Chappelle tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going because this drops on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll be at a Dave Chappelle show tomorrow, and I'm excited. I've never seen him live, bro.
Yeah.
So this is my first time.
You going?
I gotta get my tickets if they're still available, but I don't know if they are.
They might.
I talked about it today.
Yeah,
but my plan is where to go.
Yeah, if they resell, nigga, I don't know.
So just probably gonna do it right after this, actually.
Yeah, you might want to look it up while you're here.
How much you pay for that?
Yeah.
I paid $120, $125 for my tickets. Like, there's nosebleed. Those are like $70. I did one section before nosebleed.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
But damn, what was in front of you? Like the ground floor?
No. There because this is an arena, so there's like 3-4 levels before the ground.
Yeah, he's in PNC.
Yeah, PNC. So it's like there's at least
He's in a
3.
Coliseum.
Like 7. Yeah.
There's at least 3 to 4 levels before you get to the ground. The ground was hitting on 900 plus, and this is when they first went on sale like a month and a half ago.
You see, I don't know.
That was the
I don't think I would ever. I'm sad I'll never be able to see Dave Chappelle on that level unless like we're homies. You know what I mean? Like $900 seats. I would never do that.
That level, yeah.
You wouldn't do that?
I don't think I would do Dave Chappelle. I wouldn't do Dave Chappelle in an arena, but I would pay for that in an intimate comedy club though.
But you also got to think that like 900 to you was different than 900 when you up.
That's what I'm saying. When
That's
you
a
up,
whole
you
lot.
wouldn't, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't do that for like your homie when you up.
Like your water bill is
Like, say, yo,
$900. This is nothing to you.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I think I'm gonna be even more frugal. I'm gonna be like 𝙬𝔬𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑. Like, nigga, I gotta be friends with you, nigga. Like, it has to be like that. $900
We're
for
talking
a comedy ticket.
But I mean,
got-
you probably be
that-
friends
that's-
with
all right, but
I'm-
you got 20 million.
But you pay to see the
20
greatest.
M. You have 20 million liquid, and every year you make $2 million.
Y'all see that in my future? 20 M's, nigga.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
possible, nigga.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.
The fuck?
Shit,
Thank you.
Wallow, how
You
much
don't see
Wallow get?
That's light.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You a
But I still
generational talent.
wouldn't. I still wouldn't pay that shit.
I'll pay for it.
yeah.
I got you.
Shit, I'll buy everybody tickets.
You gonna have
Fuck
to.
it.
You gonna have
Niggas-
to.
yeah. But
I'll get you too, nigga. Put your
That-
feet up.
back to Juan Epstein real quick. That's just to close that out. we kind of
I'm
went
about to
off.
say, I don't even know. Like, it's just good now.
It was good back then to me. Shit was fire then. It's fire now.
I'm gonna watch it back then, and then I'm gonna watch the current one now.
Okay.
just
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
like
I
a
was fucking
reference
with it.
point.
Are you gonna pay 900 for the car one? Front row seats?
What?
You gotta pay for like to see the chemistry that they actually have when it's just them two.
they probably have an
Nah,
episode or two out.
I'm about to say it's a free
I'm
episode,
sure-
right?
It's an extended trailer?
There's a bunch of them. Most of them are interviews, but I'm sure they got a Lucy in there that's just
Yeah,
them too.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they got to.
Yeah,
Because I think when I saw their YouTube, it was like 119 videos. So they've been up and running for a decent,
they
at
got a
least 2
couple-
years. You know what I'm saying? There's some Lucy's in there
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
But
Get the stragglers.
yeah, wind up his life, man. I guess just don't get into any more public spats because a lot of them was him like gassing up, and he's just not built for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Rosenberg's like he'll jump on the mic and say some shit about you, but when it comes back, he'd be like, "God damn it! I wish you to just shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
It's like every time Meek tweets. It's like, I wish you would just drop records and stop tweeting because every time you tweet, that's when niggas clown you. They never
Yeah.
clown you when you just drop records. That never happens. It's just when you tweet, my
You
nigga.
express yourself better when you rhyme, nigga.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
He does so
you
much
sound
better.
tougher.
So yeah, man, Rosenberg, we just want to see him like that. Because then even when I was listening to it, I was just like, why did he really like? Does he really stand in this new era of social media? Because academics and shit like that. That's the new evolution of blogger and personality and shit. in
That's the
hip-hop.
next tier.
But it's like you really have to be. You have to have a little internet troll in you, or be like a real savage on the mic to be able to like make it through that. And he just didn't have it in terms of like combat.
Or no, you just have some type of
Epstein.
posture when you're talking on the microphone.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like if we feel what you're saying, then it like you standing on it.
Andrew Schulz cooked that nigga. Holy shit, bruh.
I don't even remember that
He's
shit.
Y'all
real
don't
good. He's real good at fishing out weakness.
See if you can look that up. That might be something y'all want to hear because it's fucked up. I'm bigging up the podcast, but Andrew Schulz cooked him because it was like,
Let's look at his low lights.
yeah, right. Because Andrew Schulz said some shit like, you know what? I'll say your name. This is gonna be the biggest look you've ever gotten in your entire life. Like, set the precedent like off the rip like that.
Like that was
You
his
got to
pitch.
think about who his best.
yeah, I was like, God damn, nigga.
Goddamn.
But who's his homie? His arch nemesis.
Who's
Charlamagne the guy and Peter Rosenberg.
I don't think they're arch nemesis. Not like academics in Rosenberg.
Not like academics in
Talking about this
Rosenberg, but
roast?
it's definitely us versus them with
It
them
was
niggas.
the intro. It was the podcast. He was on Flagrant,
I wonder
and it was the new studio.
Why they start beefing?
Is he on? I don't.
This is
remember.
about 8 months ago, so probably then. Is it over like Lauren London and Jonah Hill giant? No.
It's not showing the podcast. It's just got that spinny thing. What the fuck
yeah,
is
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Like, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Like, I'm trying to find one where he's like Schulz.
They got a Dave Chappelle video.
It should be a lot
popping up.
easier to find. Would you search?
Schulz versus Rosenberg?
Nah, do like Schulz roast Rosenberg. Peter
Schulz
Rosenberg
versus
too.
Rosenberg.
Niggas looking for a sparring match.
That niggas looking for a real debacle.
The same shit.
the same
Probably.
What's
shit.
that?
Yeah,
What's
that's
that
what-
second one? Or let's just try the first one. Fuck it. It's
sort of.
It's like you
Andrew
better click it.
Schulz, a well-known comedian and podcast.
Oh my god.
Is that Minecraft?
Nah, that's Roblox.
Yeah.
That might be the talking. Go ahead, play it in there. Let me just hear what it sounds like in that cube spinning
that
area.
cute spinning? All right.
Yeah.
He has to say. He believes,
This is
right,
it.
that
This is it. Go back for sure. They just didn't show the video to avoid
Yeah,
any sort of-
so it was just you
You might want to go back a little bit right before the cube gets there.
I got you.
For 𝙿𝙾𝚃 in his place.
bro, a lot of people talking that even local radio host Peter Rosenberg, was talking about this, and I'm going to give Peter a gift that he's never gotten in his life. I'm going to care about what he has to say. Okay, yeah, that is the reality. Now, I'm not saying Peter's a bad broadcaster, but some people have that intangible thing that makes people care about what they say, right? And Peter just doesn't have it, and that's why he always has to be a parrot on someone's shoulder. Peter's never been able to exist on his own, right? He has to be next to someone that people care what they say. Right now, it's Ebro. Before it was Cypher, right? He does a sports show with a couple other guys, but he knows deep down no one gives a flying what he has to say. But I'm going to give him that gift. I'm going to give 𝙼𝙾𝚂𝚃 the gift of caring what he has to say. He believes, right, that he should control what women do with their bodies. He believes that he should tell a woman to kiss another dude if she doesn't feel comfortable doing that, right? And that's a little bit weird. That's a little bit uncomfortable thing. I'm totally okay with the fact that movies are fake and sometimes kids.
Is Rosenberg like, was he like the Steiny before Steiny?
You know what?
There's credence for that.
I'm not mad at that.
You know?
I'm not mad at that.
But honestly, I understand why they were beefing. It's because it's fucking Rosenberg is just a fucking lame ass nigga. Like it's, I'm getting sleepy. Like keep saying his name. Like, can we talk about that Rosenberg, nigga?
Man, but then, man, when this shit
But
came
I remember it now because he
Yeah.
was like, he was just like,
nigga, he came out off the rip. He was,
Andrew kind of like, he was like, nigga, you're beneath me.
I haven't heard
know?
him. Andrew needs a little bit more of that surgicalness. Like I haven't heard that. He was on point. Like he thought of all
He's
that.
rich now.
He was inspired.
Yeah, he was inspired.
That was an
That's true.
inspired hit.
That was an inspired hit for sure.
And he's also best friends with a nigga that's enemies with this nigga. Like at the end of the
Yeah.
day, he falls on a
it's
certain side.
up for sure.
It's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
up with this nigga. Like he's not even thinking twice about it like that. I hurt this nigga's feelings.
Yeah.
He
It
said,
doesn't matter.
He said, I'm gonna give you a gift. I'm gonna actually care about what the fuck you said. I said, Jesus Christ.
And it's like, this nigga is like 45. Like, nigga, your mother didn't give that to you. Your father didn't give that to you. Your aunt didn't give that. Like, a random nigga, Andrew Schulz gave that to you, nigga.
Don't
Like,
really like you.
God
Starting
damn.
the roast off on that level is crazy.
It's so many layers to that.
and like
You know?
and in
It's
terms
like,
of and in
God damn.
terms of I
His
want my
teachers, he ain't had no good teachers, nigga.
and in terms of I want my podcasters to fight back. If you can't do
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
it hurts. It hurts
Pastor
when you,
didn't give a fuck.
yeah.
Or his umbrella, I think he's Mexican, right? Like,
Abuela.
No, he's
Abuela-
white.
Oh,
Rosenberg?
Rosenberg.
oh.
Nah.
Yeah.
He looked out.
You don't gotta
He's
roll
Jewish,
that off.
actually. But yeah, make sure y'all definitely watch Wind Up His Life if you were fucking with Wind Up His Life back in the day.
Yeah.
Because it's still lit, and from what I could tell, even as time has passed, the quality hasn't degraded.
I feel
I'll
like
watch
Premium
that shit.
Pete is a better version of whatever Peter Rosenberg is.
I couldn't fuck with Premium Pete. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
like Premium People a
I
lot
tried,
better.
bruh. I tried during that era when I was listening to Brilliant Idiots, Wind Up, Premium Pete, loudspeaker, everything.
Yeah.
I tried. I just couldn't do it, bro. Like, I've watched so many half episodes.
Yeah.
Half of it, stop. Half,
And how long is the episode? Like an hour and a half?
some shit like that. Yeah.
Regular podcast?
Yeah, it's an hour and a half. I'm 45 minutes strong. I never finish episodes though.
I would
Never.
only listen to the ones where he's interviewing Andrew Schulz or like Chris Marlboro because he did a couple interviews with him.
He did. Those are good. Yeah.
Those
I
were
watched,
fire.
Yeah, I watched those. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So he was good on features, but not like.
Yeah, just him. It was like, I don't know. And it's just his character. I don't want to say his character because it's who he is.
It's who he is, but it's a little stickish.
Yeah. It almost feels like a sitcom sometimes. You know what I'm saying? like people have casted that character before
Word.
in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Like
I never even heard that nigga.
yeah, he's
Before
there.
the Tax Stone episode I listened
He just
to.
popped up on my Instagram feed for something like he was at some sort of like banquet, or maybe I was following somebody else.
Banquet.
I don't know. He was somewhere.
You saw hors d'oeuvres and
Long story
shit?
short, he took a picture and he was with somebody that I was already following.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh shit, I haven't seen this nigga in forever."
Yeah.
Then I saw this was literally like 2 months ago, and then I started following him on Instagram.
You don't think Funk Flex's personality is just as cartoonish?
It's kind of like the Hulk Hogan thing.
It's like he's narrating a comic book.
Yeah. But he wrote the comic book.
Yeah, and he got a lot of.
and he drew the comic
You
book.
can say
got a-
J. Jameson, nigga.
He's got a couple bombs dropping through it too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a good soundtrack.
He sound like that nigga.
but yeah, speaking of Funk
Always yelling
Flex,
at some shit.
speaking of Funk Flex, though,
This was amazing.
yo, Funk Flex was going crazy on the radio. So in terms of this fight back energy and stuff, it's like the real estate RICO is in full effect. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna focus on Funk Flex right now, what he's been doing on the radio. It's like
He's having the time of his life.
he's really having the time of his life, and it's like,
Almost as happy as Star.
how old is Funk Flex? Almost as happy as Star.
47.
I'll
This
go.
is good.
Charlamagne's like 45.
He looks 53
So
in that
he's
AI
got
picture.
I'm thinking at least 55, 6. I'm thinking 62.
Oh, that actually, yeah, 56.
Funk Flex is
Oh,
55.
55. So 10 years older. Okay. Yeah.
Charlamagne is 45.
Charlamagne's 45. Yeah. So
That makes sense.
Funk Flex first got that battery in his back when Rick Ross and Meek Mill came up there to promote the album.
The boss.
That was when the term real estate RICO even went down. So that was pre-arrest and all that stuff.
Which is brilliant. The nicknames that he has for these niggas in this is like is top notch.
They were already transcribed before he went live. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, it was
exactly.
written down.
So now this is like his third strike at this point, maybe even fourth, because he did two things before, but this time he went on an epic rant, dropped bombs every other word, and he had he had bars for
like when Otis dropped, like nigga, it was just
dead
like,
ass, boom, dead ass, bro.
Like,
worse.
every time,
dead
more
ass,
like
bro.
more like nigga a Muslim extremist.
Ooh,
He was a nation.
crazy.
He was
Sand monsters.
Yeah, he was one of them Israelites niggas on the street, like yelling
we
at
could call him
niggas.
that.
I don't know.
Nothing.
Don't say it again.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just forget what he said.
But
is this the most bombs he's ever dropped in one sentence? It has to be.
No way.
Is it even close?
I don't know, just because I don't know all of his history.
Nigga,
Like,
he bombed every
this nigga's been
12
out.
seconds.
He's been out like a lot longer. But the Otis one, he bombed every.
Otis had been worse. The
Yeah,
nigga
it was
started
worse.
the song and replayed it at 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, it took him like 37.
Yeah.
It took him like 27 minutes to play a 3-minute song. There's like
Yeah.
these tweets or something like that about that.
It was
So,
egregious. Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. But
But this is just as immaculate.
I mean, so he had words for everybody in this rant. And he's dolo. He's like by himself. It sounded like there might be one intern in the studio.
Sound like he was in a close corner.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like working the boards or whatever like that. He didn't need no assistance. There was no assist.
it was real intimate. Huh?
It was
It
dim
was-
lighting.
Yeah, you know what I'm
could
saying?
tell.
And it was a lot of street talk too. Like that was one of the biggest things I wrote down, just quotes that I thought he said that went crazy hard because of his energy and his wrestler persona.
And just his cadence.
He says, "You bozos were never gonna outlast me in these streets." So this is another
playing
thing.
the long game.
This is another thing too. He's like in this rant.
Smarter than these niggas.
In this rant, he put a lot more street lore on the beef between Breakfast Club and Hot 97.
Yeah, it's like they
Yeah.
really want to hurt themselves.
Yeah, I'm like, these niggas were playing in the streets? Like in those first 5 years? Like it sounds like niggas were playing in the streets for real.
But Hot 97 sent niggas over to get a drop from Charlamagne. Like this always been
that was Lil'
physical.
Kim.
That was Lil' Kim? I thought
That
it
was
was
Lil'
Hot 97.
Kim. No, that was Lil' Kim.
Lil' Kim ordered the hit.
That was the Can I Get a Drop? Yeah. Charlamagne
They
talked
just
about
had a
that.
field day with it when it happened.
Of course.
Can we play this? Because I haven't heard it.
I mean, it might be,
but
it might
there's
be a
moments,
Diddy
so,
situation. He might have paid a nigga that was supposed to pay
But yeah,
the nigga.
there's other moments too. So real
speak
man.
on
So
that.
there was another point where he said
Speak on love.
he was saying like apparently some of the street shit. And I don't know who he was exactly putting that on. I'm feeling like envy, but I'm gonna give it to both of them just because he didn't hold punches on either one.
Yeah.
So let's just say envy and Charlamagne, I guess, were trying to get information to catch Funk Flex slipping. So Funk was like, "This is my schedule. I work these days. I'm off at 12. Hey, I'm on the radio. This is live right now. I'm leaving the building at 12 p.m. tonight
He said,
or
I
12
get-
a.m.
He
tonight."
said, I get here at 6:30.
Yeah, like he's like, I'm not hard to find. He was like, only punks try to catch niggas while they're lacking. He said, real niggas. What he said? He said, real men catch real men while they're on guard.
He sound like Liam Neeson. Like this
Bro,
nigga
he was
sound real
going-
direct.
He was
Chuck
going
Norris.
so hard. Then he said, I've screen recorded this part.
Yeah.
We have to just hear this part because this is the I'm 10-0.
That's what this clip is right here.
Let me be so clear. My talk game, you not messing with. If you want to play in that street, let me know.
Wait, did y'all hear that?
We would love to play with you. Let me know if you want to play in that street. Because I'd love to play with you in that street.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 10-0 in that street.
Oh my God. But I thought I
Keep it going.
thought
Keep it
I heard
going.
a
No, that was
When he
AJ.
said-
That was my headphone. Yeah, that was me.
Bro, this shit
Bro,
made me appreciate this nigga in a completely different light.
He's really introduced himself to me again. You know what I'm saying? It's like another rebrand. You know, like it's another rebrand, bro.
You knew this was Funk Flex. You knew he was
I
capable
always
of
knew
this.
he was, but I was on the other side.
You was programmed, and
but
now since the Breakfast Club is kind of on the side of where it's like I'm not really tuning in like that.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more open for this.
And I'm just being more objective in general. Like
And he's never had a real motive. Like
he
this
never
is a real.
really, yeah.
This
is deep.
This is beef is long. This is like
That's what
Lakers
I
and
mean.
Celtics, nigga.
This
Like
is what I mean. Like this is
just a new addition to the story. He has new drama to talk shit about these niggas.
that's what I mean. Like he's so passionate about this shit. Like he's been waiting for this for probably 13 years. Because remember when like
10 years.
Brilliant,
That's what he said.
I said brilliant. Remember when the Breakfast
Breakfast
Club
Club
was just hot? Like they was just hot as fuck.
Yeah.
They was probably shitting on them behind closed doors. They was probably
Open door, shit.
But you get what I mean.
I know what you
Probably
mean,
more.
though. Yeah.
But the thing is, this is not even just for him. He's doing this on behalf of niggas.
He's got his whole team
Yeah.
on his back right now.
like niggas that are dead right now.
Yes, bruh.
Wait,
he's got
what?
he's got it.
It's this nigga named Mr. C that had some crazy shit that came out about
Oh,
him, some
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
alleged allegations. I believe he's no
He's
longer
not,
living.
no. It's not even, he's not working. He's alive.
He's alive. Oh,
He's
shit.
alive.
Apologies. I thought the nigga was dead.
killing niggas, bro.
This is the second time he
Christ.
tried to kill somebody. Who
Nigga
was it?
news.
Yeah.
In 2 days, nigga.
Yeah. But no, Mr. C is still alive. But so Mr. C got caught. It's not alleged. He got caught multiple times
With hookers.
with transgender hookers in his car. So this is
Lady men.
this is during the rise. So like Charlamagne is ethering this nigga on the Donkey of the Days.
Oh,
like-
that's him?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was Mr.
He was
C.
on Hot 97.
He was on Hot 97. Mr. C's a legendary DJ. He's also one of the people that's like he put together Biggie's first album. So
He
like
kept getting caught. I
he
remember
kept
that.
getting caught. Yeah, and Charlamagne would just
He had a problem.
It was essentially, yeah. And
He wasn't good at it.
And not
Academics
not
played
liking,
his
you know.
yeah, but Academics played that old Donkey of the Days that Charlamagne used to give him.
Yeah.
It's like holy shit, this nigga was vicious, nigga.
was
Like
cooking.
Yeah.
like crazy. But mind you, I'm on that side. I'm on that side anyway.
Yeah.
But they weren't really responding either. So it's like
And how you get caught doing something like that? Like,
You get arrested.
because
well, I mean, if he kept getting caught, he might not be changing the car out. Like
He was getting arrested
know-
for the shit.
And I feel like the police, they work their district. So it's like, nigga, this black Bentley is always getting top on this block.
But
And we know
are
you don't live here. You know
are
what
They're
I'm
probably
saying?
looking at the hooker's wrist.
Yeah.
the man's wrist, all he had to do was just
collarbone.
dap him up, and it's like, all right, it's just two homies chilling.
I don't know how the laws work on that,
It's a
but
homie.
obviously
I don't
it's
know.
not that easy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
know.
Your homies don't wear skirts.
It's 2023. Your homies do wear skirts now. Trust me.
Y'all my homies. I've never seen a kilt on any of you niggas.
Because
You won't either.
Still won't, yeah.
look, we have homies that could probably,
You just don't know.
Who?
I mean,
I mean, you can't dox the nigga. That's
You can't
and
But
dox
I feel like if you gonna put on a dress, you dox yourself.
well, it's just skirt or dress. It's the same shit. But
either way.
regardless,
But yeah, so Flex sat back. He patiently waited,
yeah,
and he's striking, and he's striking in the
fury.
The Breakfast Club is in a position. Okay, first of all, Envy is 100% in a position where he cannot strike back. Like
Right.
it's completely unnecessary. He can't legally. He can't.
Right.
He just got to turn from light skin to red.
He has to take all of this on the chin. Charlamagne, you kind of need to fight for your nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Like your nigga literally has his hand behind his back, catching haymaker after haymaker.
But-
and he can't now. Charlamagne can't speak on the fucking.
that's why he can't fight
He
for
can't-
him. That's why Angela Yee
Got the
left.
fuck out of there.
She been left
She's like, I don't even want to be a because
That's what
I
I
know
mean.
this is coming.
because you
Right.
can't defend him without talking about the RICO allegations.
Well, no,
You know
no,
what I mean?
that's fine. Yeah, but
You could
he's-
just talk shit.
you could
but-
just talk.
On some
But-
wrestling, put some nice
when
music
it's
behind
like
it.
this, I know what you also mean. Where it's like, if you're not addressing this thing, we don't want to hear you talk shit.
And Funk
Okay.
Flex
You
is
know?
he's targeted right now. It's very
There's no-
technical to what he's
it's
doing
no
right now.
strays. There's no strays
feel
in
me?
this right now.
It's
Like,
no just overall superficial disses.
none.
Nah.
These
He's
are all-
coming with facts and depositions.
these are headshots. And he put so much on the table for Charlamagne. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like,
You know how much shit he alleged?
nigga, there's like 4 incidents that I
didn't even know about.
Are they coming out at some point? I'm like, I just heard the craziest allegations like back to back about Charlamagne. Like
Jesus Christ.
About
Like-
who? I mean, from who?
From Flex in this rant. Like,
But and
What'd
he
he
said
say?
that like he has verified paperwork information.
he said, I got the paperwork. He said, and I'm not talking about the one that everybody else knows about, Jessica Reed. I'm talking about the 2 other ones. I said 2 other
The
ones.
2 other ones,
I
nigga.
said, what? We've never heard about this shit. Then he was talking about, I know you fired some people from your team because you know what your man's putting Shorty's drink and you know what age she was too. I said, dang, like he was saying the craziest shit.
You think that's a wax sub?
That's what it.
Nigga, I don't know, bro.
that-
I don't know, but at the same time, I'm like,
Who's on drugs?
What
How
the
many
f-
times has he cut
The bitch at the
his homie
bar.
off?
yeah, I don't know,
Like,
because
what the fuck?
we just like we can't immediately just say was it wax? Yeah, obviously, but especially because Carla kind of.
Charlamagne old as shit. He's had a
That's what
plethora
I'm
of
saying,
homies.
bro. It's
Like,
like
who knows
fucking-
how many niggas
Who
he cut
fucking
off?
knows? But then it's like, holy shit, this is some dirt that nobody was expecting. We're all expecting
Right.
Jessica Reed's name
Do
to
you
come
think-
up, right?
you think it was
they,
too
they
early?
ran that into the dirt.
Exactly. But you put 2 to 3 new things on the table. I'm like, and then he told him, he said, what did he say? He didn't say like the Rico or like the cuffs. Like he pretty much
What
was alluded
specifically?
to. He was like, he's pretty much saying, look, Evie's going through it now, but you're next. Like in terms of like getting in legal trouble.
Is
That's
this-
pretty much what he said.
It's like kind of snitching.
Who?
He didn't
Like
put any.
I know about. I got the papers of the other ones. That's
Yeah,
how.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
This plain
the
dirty.
other
Yeah.
ones. That's
Yeah.
kind of snitching though.
I don't think he minds though, and it's probably because niggas have a bunch of different
like-
rules for this. Like he didn't say nothing
Nah,
specific.
this is. I
I
don't
think
know
it's
though.
foul. I think it's foul.
It was vague enough, but
it was
it's still
so vague. Like he didn't he alleged so much shit. He could be lying about all this.
Yeah.
Like that's very clear.
That'd be.
But
that'd
we
be
don't
terrible.
know.
Or at
because if
least
he is
extending-
lying, he's liable to be sued, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
for sure.
Yes,
White man says
correct.
yes.
But
White
he's-
man says
he
yes.
said that he was like, y'all niggas done sent several cease
No,
and
he
desist.
said all y'all. He said all y'all want to do is say cease and desist. He said, "Nigga, I got the paperwork. I got a
Right.
lawyer in South Carolina right now." I was like, "What the fuck?" And then he was like, "And I know you'll never say shit about this because you know what I have." Like
That's crazy.
This nigga was talking big shit to where it's like,
It's like I
I
fucked your
can't
mom,
even
nigga.
fight for you if this is true.
How long has he had this +4?
I don't know,
You
but
know what I mean?
it feels like he's been holding. It literally feels like he's been sitting on this for 5+ years.
I don't know. It kind of feel like he just got it,
You think so?
but he's alluded to always knowing that shit, which is always a little bit more.
Well, let's just say
supervillainous.
he's selling it for me.
He is
Yeah.
selling it, but that's what Funk
He
Flex
probably
do.
knew about it and took a while before he could get the paperwork or something.
The paperwork and
Paperwork
just
does
the
take a while.
angle, because
True.
it's like
And the angle,
sometimes,
yeah.
like
You
when
don't
you're a
wanna-
general and you're commanding the army and you're in war, you got to be calculated.
Yeah.
You have to strike when it's necessary, not when you can.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Study
can't
your
just strike
strategies.
just because you got something.
Yeah, you
Why
feel
not
me?
sit and be patient?
Facts.
Because he
Patient.
never had this
Yeah.
real estate Rico, and it's like, well, what a beautiful time to just put a lot of things on the
Two
table.
birds,
Right.
one stone.
Yeah, Ye
Take both
left.
of them niggas.
That
Let me
dog pile and
let me
shit,
go ahead
man.
and close
Your
you niggas
bitch
out.
left.
Yeah, let me go ahead and
Yeah.
close your 2023 year. And I remember like Charlamagne was saying like he made a joke. He was like,
Gotta get envy out this year.
I gotta get envy out this year.
Yeah.
On the Brilliant Idiots.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that shit was funny because I'm like, yeah, he does. Envy's having a rough year.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, the way Flex is talking, it might be both of y'all might be having a bad ending
And
of
it's,
the year.
and it's crazy. I don't want to move on, but like with Angela Yee, she's probably like the smartest person in there.
We
She
can-
left.
we can
She
turn
left
that
at
into a
the
segment.
perfect time.
She's the cleanest.
And I got the screenshot I sent.
Yes.
I don't know who this nigga is, but he's followed by Joe Budden and Elliot Wilson. Shout out to Elliot.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to the good brother
I
Elliot.
guess that means he's credible.
But I mean, hey. But he was like, I was told that Yee invested quotations some money with DJ Envy on real estate, and she didn't see the kind of the ROI that was expected, and that's
Yeah,
partially the reason why they parted ways and shit.
Yeah, that I don't believe. Well, that
the
feels
relationship a
that
little
feels
bit.
like
But
more
she
like
left.
that feels like more of a good joke to me.
But I don't know though.
I don't know. It could be all of this. We can go into that next. Let me close.
Allegedly.
Let me close out this Funk Flex going 10 toes on these niggas at the radio station at the Breakfast
I
Club.
want to hear this
But
shit right
is there
now.
more to listen to?
Yeah, there was
It's a shit ton to listen to. Yeah, I mean, you can
'Cause I
literally
heard the whole
put
20
mouse
minute
in-
shit.
Actually, don't put the mouse anywhere. Leave it here and just let it continue.
Continue,
because it's
that's
like,
where we stopped at last time.
yeah,
It's
he's
good at any point in the video.
It doesn't matter. I
Word.
just
Yeah.
he's say-
pick up on any point in the video.
He's
which
saying
is
like
immaculate.
pedo and shit. I just don't want a bunch of that on there too.
He is
it's
saying a lot of that.
He said a lot of that in the early half. That's why we can go from here forward.
But this is a YouTube video, right?
It is, but this nigga might be
That don't mean-
demonetized.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's a lot of niggas operating on fully demonetized pages, millions of
Hell
subscribers.
yeah. Oh yeah, I see it right here. I'm gonna watch that shit later.
Remember, I said that today. I'm 10-0 in that street.
It's like Bruce Wayne. Yo, that shit is like
Ah, shit. Okay, go back. Now let's talk about. He had a little Joe Budden rhythm in there, or we can just say Joe Budden learned this from.
I was about to say
from him.
Yeah.
Because it was like, first of all, this new Meek song. Me and Lauren listened to it on the way to the racetrack over the week.
It was kinda
New Meek
hard.
song, I'm fucking with it.
It's kind of hard. Yeah.
Heavy. So it's already some shit that's on rotation.
he got the braids
So
back.
when
They're
I
a little
hear,
messy now.
so when I hear the nigga
Yeah.
say just little things, at this point he's almost done ranting. The nigga says, "Our niggas don't even care about the music no more. Glock too easy." I'm like, oh shit, nigga,
yeah.
this just get me hyped, nigga.
yeah.
That nigga said this is an exclusive. Y'all don't do those now.
Yes, bro. Like, he is cooking this nigga and playing some shit I got on rotation already. I'm gassed the fuck up, and I still don't listen to Hot 97. But I can tell you one thing: I've been tuning in more to Hot 97 than I ever have in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Go back a little bit, just like
Yeah,
halfway.
please let this nigga preach.
Right there. That's not. Yeah.
This nigga was going off. This is
Right.
incredibly entertaining.
Scenes, thought you were inquiring about me.
Some
You
gangsta
remember how many times that Dangerous Morning Show sent a message to me and said, we have information on certain people at your station? You still want to talk about that tonight, Flex? And I did. But see, now, it's so different. You bozos was never going to outlast me in these streets. There's a difference between me and you.
Yo,
Okay, lesser charge Leonard, with your fake mental health program. It's so fake, but you know why? They'll keep it because the sales department likes to sell it.
nigga
But
pointed
you're a
out the
fraud
obvious.
and a
Right.
phony
But, hey-
too, Leonard.
Hey, hold on.
Mental health.
Have y'all heard Nicki Minaj radio show?
It's crazy.
Her and him got the same cadence.
They do.
Yeah.
but
Damn, I didn't-
but she's a damn. She an angry nigga.
She is, right?
She an angry nigga.
Hey, nigga, when you hear about what she was doing in
Nigga,
DMs,
yeah. After you watch the Jason Lee and Academics episode, you're like, yeah, this is an angry
It's an
nigga.
angry bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's crazy though. I hear like a little Nicki like
They
No,
got the same
dead
name
ass.
on
They
that, so
definitely
yeah.
have that same cadence
Just-
for sure.
it's probably
the
that New
pitch.
York.
yeah.
That
I
has a
mean-
lot to do with it.
I mean, niggas grew. I mean, Flex is legend.
Yeah.
Like legend. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you're doing radio, it's probably like
If you're in hip hop and you're doing radio, this
It's
nigga not being one of your biggest influences is crazy.
yeah. He has a part in your brain and your subconscious for sure.
Easily.
Nigga, he
Like-
programmed every morning for years.
but yeah, how many minutes is this? This is about 23 minutes of just pure
I'm about to say yeah.
pure
entertainment.
offense.
Yeah, make sure y'all finish this video and go watch that right after.
Yeah, this shit is fucking amazing, yo. But Angela Yee getting the fuck up out of there.
She skedaddled.
So Angela Yee, obviously we already know Angela Yee has been gone from the Breakfast Club for months. People are starting to like put things out like they're like, did she know about this whole Rico thing? And she just wanted to, not Rico. We keep calling it a Rico, even though it's two people. But
Yeah.
did she know about all this? And it was she wanted to get out before it shit really hit the fan. iHeart has also posted Breakfast Club, the position, up for hire. Like they put a job thing out.
They're
I
trying to
saw
get a
that.
permanent microphone.
And she makes
Yeah.
she was making like almost 300,000, right?
Well, so I don't know how much they were making. Lauren believes that they were making at least
100.
$1 million a year.
Nah.
Yeah, probably.
well, what? That's not what I said specifically.
Yeah, or something along that. But
Nah.
long story short, he didn't
Yeah.
believe that was
I
their
don't believe
salary.
it's
At
300
least?
only. I
Yeah.
think they
Do
negotiated
you
more.
think it's way more?
Oh,
Yeah,
at least
right.
double at this point from when they
Through
300.
negotiation.
Yeah, and all that. all
I
the time.
wasn't sure. I honestly don't know how much they get paid. I don't know. But Academics put something out there. He was like, he thinks Charlamagne is getting like, he thinks he thinks that show for all the hosts when they were together in their last 5 years, it would cost like $8 million a year to keep them salary wise. So like Yee would get like $1.5 million, MV2,
Two, probably.
and Charlamagne 3. Something like that's what he was kind of guessing at. But a new nigga's filling in a seat 300,000, 280 to 300,000 or whatever.
Yeah, now, Just Hilarious ain't worth $1 million yet.
Yeah.
She good though.
I hope she get it, but yeah, you know.
Who do y'all think? Who y'all think out of the people that they've had up there rotating would be the best? Because
pull up like
are they doing 1 or 2 seats? Because this is another thing, bro. The nigga Envy has not been going to work. Like the police officers went up there and took electronics out of the fucking iHeart offices.
Yeah, they swatted at that Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, and then the next
confiscated evidence.
And then the next day, the nigga was doing the at-home shit.
Yeah.
And I think they did that because he don't want the footage of being arrested at work.
Yeah.
And because he's like cooperating. So it's like you get certain like they won't cuff you behind the back, they'll cuff you in the front type shit.
Yeah.
Or we'll do it in a private location and not do it at work like they ran. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
you get
we'll
those
plead with you.
Yeah, we'll get certain graces, but you're getting arrested. Because, well, I think if Envy was arrested, we would have heard about it by now. But I think he might be staying home just because he don't want to get arrested at work. That's always going to look bad.
That's going to look bad.
That's always going to look bad, no matter what.
Because he's planning on, you know, still having a future after this.
Right.
So it's like you don't want that, you know.
Yeah, image out there, nigga. That's
That
good
image out
propaganda.
I was
a
watching
Puerto Rican in handcuffs.
Oh yeah, but I guess we were looking at who do we think should be. I think it'll either be well, how many seats do you think they're about to fill? I just
Hopefully just one. Ideally,
just one.
I don't see Envy lasting too much longer.
in a perfect world where DJ Envy didn't really do anything wrong and he's able to come back to the radio, who do you feel in that third seat?
We honestly probably
I'm going
couldn't
Just
even-
Hilarious or Jason Lee.
I thought Just Hilarious was already, I thought she already had her own seat.
Now she just be there.
They're still rotating, but
She rotate a
she
lot.
rotates the most.
Oh, so nigga, she's the intern. She's
Yeah.
up for,
Yeah, so she rotates the most.
How you think Tasha K works in that environment?
They
I
would
think
never
having that
give her-
case, yeah.
They would never give her that.
I think once you lose a case like that, it's
I forgot.
Like you a loose cannon.
yeah, it just kind of fucks you up working for a major corporation. You're a liability. Like they're signing that liability. Somebody that lost. It's like that. Even if it doesn't break you financially, it like seals your fate on being an independent contractor for the rest of your
Yeah.
life and like building your infrastructure.
because
shit.
everything around it, like
Right, you know what I'm saying? The media, the press.
Like, bitch,
like-
even if you was right, like you bring too much bad energy.
Exactly,
Our
yeah.
stock gonna go down.
Exactly. So
Having
it's
you with
like,
us, yeah.
It's like having a face tattoo 30
but
years
yeah, I'm
ago.
either thinking Just Hilarious
Yeah.
or Jason Lee because I mean I've seen my fair share of both. Anyway, they're both fine to me. So one of those two, honestly.
Yeah, Jess be going off low key.
I'm fine with Jess.
She does. She be cooking too.
Be cooking.
And I feel like it should be a girl. I don't know why.
Well, you think they just need that? But what if Envy's gone, bro? We can't just like act like this isn't something that couldn't happen. So like,
Right.
Because imagine if they don't get her permanent. Imagine he gets arrested next week. Today's Monday, Wednesday. By Tuesday, he's arrested, and now at this point, they're like, we have to suspend you. You cannot be on the radio right now. Like, why are you going through this shit? Is Charlamagne staying? Is this the end of the dynasty?
Nah,
At this point, it's just fuck it. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's
if you
staying.
lose Envy, it's fuck it. At this point, it doesn't even matter.
Then what else does
Honestly,
he-
I don't even
Do the
think
whole
it
thing
ma-
over,
Who
low-key.
gives a
I'm about
fuck
to
who
say.
the new 2 seats are?
he's staying and he's negotiating for more.
Because what would he do?
Yeah, that's true.
What else does he have outside of the Breakfast Club?
Do you
Like, I
think-
know he's doing shit, but in terms of a platform where he speaks,
You think he'll build that roster up? You think he'll try to go for like a three-peat or whatever we
I
want to call
think, this
You know
might
what
be
I'm
the
saying?
perfect
I mean,
time for him to create his own
own joint.
show.
True.
Like this
Yeah.
might just be perfect.
Keep
timing.
that same time slot.
Keep
but
the same, like do it whatever. But it's like
Yeah.
now's the opportunity to create a show
To branch
that
off
you
as
can
you-
actually set your family up with.
Yeah.
It won't
Yeah.
end after the first.
Like he was
season.
trying to do that
Right.
late night shit, but maybe this was the one he should have done.
Yeah,
literally, like this can step up his.
Stayed in radio where you're already,
Where you
a
already-
Hall of
yeah.
Famer.
you already a
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
We can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
him reach that next tier because
Do y'all see that coming from radio? Do y'all see a Hall of Fame radio show coming out
What you mean?
right now, like a new one? Even if it is Charlamagne, he's not
Like
new to it.
like Breakfast Club in
Exactly.
2012 type shit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
nah.
Like I see that more. Somebody self-producing their podcast or radios, like the Stephen A. Smith
I'm
show.
about to say technically it is happening, it's just through a
It's-
different medium.
I'm talking about specifically because if we're talking about him leveraging that breakfast, that iHeart. We're talking about a radio syndicated
it's hard
show.
to do it on radio because you have to have like certain
Yeah, like stipulations.
previous
and-
prerequisites. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You got to have a resume,
And do y'all
Which
see
he does.
which he does.
He has one of the best in.
for sure? And if he does, say he loses both seats. I mean, well, one's already lost, but like say the MVC does go away. Do y'all think he has that energy to create Breakfast Club?
The grit. For
Again.
sure. The vigor, of course.
Yeah, he could do that
for sure.
I think.
And
I
when
mean,
you
Think so?
I
Well,
think
wait, what do we have to prove that?
Well, I don't know,
he
because-
hasn't branched off to do his thing.
yeah,
yet.
he hasn't, and it's
What you mean?
In
There's
terms
a
of like,
difference.
we talked about like, what is he gonna do next? Like,
Well, just because he hasn't done his own like spin-off radio show doesn't mean he couldn't succeed necessarily.
But does he have that's energy.
yeah.
Like that takes a
Yes.
lot of energy to like, you know what I'm saying?
Especially if they give him 6 more M's.
But does he want to do it though? Do you think he would want to do it for the money?
I don't
Yes,
think he's
because-
ready to step out the game.
I don't
Yes,
think he wants
because
to
it
do
means it's more marketing for his mental health. Yes, he's gonna do it.
A nigga who hates YouTube as much as he does,
Yeah, he's
It's tough.
more
It's-
shit to brag about.
It's tough because the reason I think he has it, maybe he could do it, is because it's tied into too much of his success outside of it.
He
You know what
wants
I'm
to
saying?
leverage the
The-
industry
to
with like
market everything else he's doing and all that. You know what I mean?
literally, like what Lauren's saying, that's his whole philosophy of why he was against YouTube at first originally, because it's like, nigga, you need actual in real life infrastructure, which is radio for that nigga.
Yeah. So he wants to like, keep that that industry passion, that industry energy that he has.
Yeah.
While also,
And I think he could carry a show by
actually no,
himself.
I think he just wants to keep that. Like he just likes that.
Likes what? Just having that,
The
radio
industry.
job?
He's a part of the
yeah.
industry.
Yeah.
And I think he could carry a show by himself.
For sure.
Just him. Maybe
That's nothing.
somebody there to like
Well,
somebody.
did you listen to Brilliant Idiots recently?
gonna
I
restate
was
by
just about to bring that up.
I'm gonna restate my point one more time just before we move over to the Brilliant Idiots episode because we can get to that too. But just because I don't think y'all are, I'm asking, do you think he wants to do that? So he's
Yes.
had energy for, but what have we seen him do? We've seen him do everything but try to create more radio shows.
That's true.
Because-
We've seen him try to go into late night TV. We've seen him do
because-
podcasting, but we haven't seen everything but the radio.
Because
part.
he's never had the opportunity.
He's never
the
been forced.
He has the opportunity right now. Just Hilarious is a regular, but nothing's been. Why hasn't that been confirmed yet?
Nigga, he hasn't even been arrested yet. Calm
Yeah, there's a
down,
lot
nigga.
going
I'm
on.
talking about the one empty seat. I'm not talking about
Bro,
the
he's
MVC.
not the chairman of
It's- I'm
iHeart.
about
That's
to
not
say,
his decision.
it's not just him.
He's
It's-
probably what he probably has done, knowing Charlamagne. He's probably tapped the white man on the shoulder, like, "Yo, Jess, she's a good bitch. She's solid. You should probably pick her."
Yeah,
like giving a
yeah.
good word. But outside of that, he's still an employee. Don't get that confused.
Like, why do you think she's one of the most reoccurring? Like,
Yeah,
she
like,
on
obviously-
last episode of Brilliant Idiots, she just popped in for 20 minutes because she was there.
I think the
she
point.
be
I think
around the
what
nigga.
y'all are missing. What I'm saying is like I haven't seen. When you want somebody, when you want something in like that
has
industry,
he put forth the effort
Yes,
into
we
making
have
that
not
his,
seen it. No,
his
we have
first?
not.
No, because he
Exactly.
was
So do
focused
you-
on other things like nigga, fuck a radio. He's
So
been doing
if-
radio for so
so
long.
if
Why
both-
not venture out into TV? Why make a new radio show? Like at least try something different, which he hasn't gone his way per
Yeah.
se. But that doesn't matter. Like now's the opportunity for him to like do.
Because
Okay.
that's always been his goal. He wants to be a multimedia.
and I just want to make sure
megastar.
that I want to make sure that
And
it's
yes,
known
to
that
answer
I
your
don't
question.
that I don't think that he can't do it. Like let
Yeah,
me make
yeah,
that clear.
right.
I hope y'all don't think that I don't think he can't do it, but I don't see him. I don't see that desire. If both seats went, one seat is vacant right now, even though it's a consistent rotating. If Envy left, I'm talking about putting a lot of work in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to making a new show.
You're pretty much building it from ground
Ground up,
zero.
ground
again.
zero again.
It
yeah.
wouldn't
So-
because he has the infrastructure. So
No.
he's not building nothing.
You can have
up
an
from
you
It's a
can have
ground
an
zero show.
it's a ground zero show. You can have the infrastructure to where your ground zero is already a couple million a year, but we're talking about hitting those peaks. Those peaks take those
Yeah.
fucking long nights, those 24 hours that you're only focused on this shit, which is what he was doing for a lot of that first half of his career, putting that time. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
Yeah, I
this
see
might
what
be
you're saying.
this is probably the spark that could make that return.
This is
That'd be
the
interesting.
perfect
Exactly.
It'd be interesting to
medium.
see.
And that's what I'm saying is like I think because he just needs at least because he's gonna lose a show, it's okay with putting that time and effort back into regaining one show.
Yeah, because
so
it's
I don't
like-
think he would do it. What you're looking for him to do, I think he would only do in this instance where he kind of
That's
has
what
to.
you're saying.
Like
Yeah.
you gotta
You know
think,
what I'm saying?
his life vest got fucking penetrated. You gonna have to swim like hell now.
Yeah, like I have no choice. If this is the infrastructure I want to build up, like I'm gonna have to do keep.
Yeah.
Is he gonna sing? We also gotta remember he's like, let's just say the Breakfast Club is like like they're on the side of the boat. Funk Flex is consistently like kicking too
yeah.
right now,
Like stepping on his
So we're
fingers and
all-
he hanging
you
off
know
that. Yeah.
It's a lot happening, bro. You really have a lot of perseverance for this shit.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
why? And this is another thing. Why would I, when my mental health shit is going well?
Yeah.
My podcast is successful. I could step away and always do a YouTube
His
show.
mental
even
health
though-
shit might break if he breaks.
even if Even if I shit on
I don't know,
YouTube,
it might go up.
I'll develop a YouTube show or another HBO contract, sign another contract. This is really where I want to transition to anyway. I'm in the Hall of Fame already.
Yeah.
Why am I about to die on a hill trying to make a new Hall of Fame breakfast radio show
That's
when
true.
I'm a legend over? I'm in the
Because-
Hall of
You
Fame
don't
already.
have to.
I think he's stubborn enough to down that hill.
But then again,
I'm interested
From
to see
what
if it
history,
is.
from what history has shown you about this nigga, he will triple down on that.
then
I'm
again,
sure.
he does have that podcast network that he's doing. And,
And
stuff.
he has
But
the
then
podcast network on top
Thinking
of
about
that,
that, he does have that.
There's a
too.
lot of
That's-
shit going on.
Now
on
that I'm
his
thinking
side.
about that,
Charlamagne has enough to leverage whatever he wants.
But
Like,
not all of it's gonna work because he had enough
Not-
leverage all them goddamn night shows that nobody was fucking with over 2
Well,
seasons.
with radio.
Radio for sure, but
With
that doesn't
radio
mean it's gonna
podcast.
work.
But he was trying to
Yeah,
revive
but
one
Way
of
up,
them.
way up with Angela
But
Yee
what's
had
the-
all the
but
stock
what's
in the
the
world. Do y'all
likelihood?
watch it?
But
What, the late night show?
No, way up with Angela Yee. She
Hell
came,
no,
she
nigga.
came from the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to that.
Stock,
But
you
what-
know what I'm saying?
But
Long
she
resume.
wasn't the most high valuable player on the club.
But she was a valuable player though.
yeah, she was.
She was, but she wasn't Charlamagne the God, nigga.
Yeah, but she was a valuable player though. I used to watch Yee on. I listened to Yee on Shape Sirius.
And
You know what I'm saying?
Some people aren't better without their teammates.
True. Yeah.
I think Charlamagne is good enough to stand alone.
But you know what the crazy thing is? Hollywood and all this shit, they don't play business and friends and shit. Like, so if the numbers aren't there, the important people might just let that nigga fall and leave him alone. Like, we go get numbers somewhere else.
And we don't know if Flex was telling the truth. Can he do if Flex was telling the truth and he gets the paperwork from South Carolina and that shit breaks too? Is he strong enough? Is he going to persevere through that?
say,
well, it
get the
depends on if
paperwork.
he's guilty.
If he's guilty, yeah.
Like if he can like explain his way out of
y'all
it.
know how the internet works. The allegation to kill you, especially if it has
The
anything
al-
to do with a minor.
The
Yeah,
allegation.
but not for
is
us.
enough.
You know, we're smarter than like we're not just gonna look at it and take it for what it is.
Of course, we're definitely
we
gonna
do
look
our
at the
due
whole thing,
diligence.
but it's just gonna be a lot of
I
a
be-
lot of noise around you.
I
though.
believe Funk Flex right now. Like, why would he? Like, why? Why lie about that?
That's
why
a-
go on?
it's a crazy lie.
Why go on the national radio? You first.
That's a fact.
Lying
Yeah,
on
that's
the
a fact.
radio is like, nigga, that's worth millions of dollars.
And that level of lie
And
comes,
is that
comes
even
with a
legal?
heavy.
that comes with jail time.
Yeah, that does. It does.
Well,
It comes with a heavy
he's
fine.
rich enough to-
It comes with a
you know.
heavy fine at
Yeah,
least.
but-
Because he didn't
minimum.
even say allegedly. He presented
He
this
did.
shit
He
like
said,
it's,
"I have the
No,
paperwork."
Factual.
nigga.
no, he
Factual
did. He
shit.
just whispered it.
He did. He did. It was
said
kind of
very
crazy.
subtly. Like it was
But
so
he-
weird. Like it was.
So it makes me think a lot about the end of Breakfast Club and does this
Yeah.
end it? Because Envy has his issues. He's got to go through this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These
He has his
niggas haven't
issues.
even been to court yet.
Yeah.
Niggas have not even been to court. Niggas, all the charges aren't done. The investigation is so fresh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is about to be like a fucking 𝙾𝚃 case. This might be 6 months to a year before we really get resolution.
they're probably gonna make a docu-series about
That's
this
what I'm
shit.
saying.
low
Like
key.
this is far from over, nigga.
said
We
they-
just started, bro.
It's gonna be a Netflix top 10, nigga.
Yeah, this
Bro,
is
it's
this
gonna-
just started, my nigga.
Shit gonna be like Tiger King or whatever. that
Yes,
shit.
bro. Yeah. So
Bro, they
it's like,
said-
what the
Should've go
fuck?
They said they stole 17 million in 4 plays. On 4 plays. Hold on, I gotta send y'all this shit.
4 plays is crazy. Nah, I don't.
4
believe that.
homes.
Yeah, this might actually. Yeah, we might have to watch this before. Like,
I've seen that somewhere else too, though. So
nah,
it's two-factor verification.
Oh shit.
and it's like it's a whole story behind this because, like, I think the house was meant for this dude's dead son, and it was
Oh yeah, let's go into that then.
oh Jesus,
What happened?
nah.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, obviously, we already kind of alluded to it. We talked about it a little bit before, but shit finally hit the fan. Like, there's been like Tony the Closer has been online, news articles have been on the news and things of that nature. All that is all cute and fun and games. But then once like the feds legit come in, niggas start getting arrested, places start getting raided. That's when shit really gets lit. So Cesar Pina was arrested along with his brother, I think too. I don't know if his wife got arrested yet at all, but the niggas got arrested and bonded out the same day pretty much, and now they're on ankle monitors. When Cesar Pina finally got out of jail, like immediately jumped on the internet and started like talking shit to fucking DJ Envy.
Yeah,
Like niggas is
yeah.
ratting
For cooperating.
for cooperating, like on some
But
like
was it that energy or did he keep it classy? Like,
oh fuck no, this is hood nigga energy.
so he's basically just
Niggas is
he's
niggas
snitching
is,
on himself.
Yeah,
basically.
niggas is fucking rats. Yeah, like
okay.
niggas is rats. I'm flexing my fucking ankle monitor. Then his brother is like, nigga, I don't got no ankle monitor. Shit, I need mine next too. He gets his ankle monitor. He's hey, nigga, we got them ankle monitor. Like, they're flexing the ankle monitor.
When you
They don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, these niggas don't give a fuck. So
They're taking the high road.
they have sealed their fate. They're like, nigga, we were out here scamming and y'all just fucked up the money. That's it. Y'all are just slowing the money down pretty much. But
So we about to play this?
and then after that, yeah, iHeart.
This nigga got the nerve to scam black people on a Malcolm X t-shirt.
And then iHeart definitely got ran up into by the feds as well. Now, one thing that I did want to mention, Myron from Fresh and Fit called into Academic Stream. And you know, he's he used to be a Fed, like a Border Patrol Fed or whatever. So he was saying that for the feds to get a warrant at your workplace, that's like the top level of warrant. So like getting warrants for your social media, your home, social media is level 1, home is level 2, workplace is level 3. So pretty much they have enough probable cause that the judge signed off on the workplace means Envy. He's like, if the fact that they were at iHeart, they were like, that is not a good sign for Envy.
The fact it's even possible to get to these links.
The fact that the judge saw enough of his cooperation or his involvement in this Ponzi scheme that he greenlit Ponzi scheme. Yeah. He greenlit a fucking warrant to confiscate devices at the workplace. He's like, Envy's not looking good out here.
Yeah.
And that nigga's an ex-Fed, so you know he knows better than somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
There's at least enough evidence to allege that he may have been involved.
But he was saying it takes a lot of evidence for that.
Yeah.
Like we can get it, like we can have a lot of evidence to get into your home, but I need twice as much
to get that.
to get to your workplace. Yeah. So the fact that they had that, it's like this shit don't look good for this nigga at all.
What you think Envy jail name gonna be?
DJ Shrimp.
Maybe like peanut butter or something.
He gonna go back to his original DJ name. Shrimp.
Shit. That has so many entendres attached to it. Good God.
You think he'll be an OG in jail? If Envy went to jail?
Nah.
Or not an OG, but like staying on business?
Nah, any light-skinned nigga that blush very fast.
OG peanut butter. I think Envy might turn into like the hardest nigga ever.
His wife,
Will Ferrell.
His wife was deleting Instagram posts and shit too.
With his pictures in them?
Just like of their belongings and their expensive vacations.
Them fancy ass cars.
Yeah.
This nigga's so stupid.
Nigga, you're starting to do that shit, you're fucked, nigga. Like,
yeah. And it's crazy because it's like they was making hella money.
Yeah.
Like they were making a lot of fucking, and it's fucked up that it was only brown and blacks that were affected by these criminals.
They were promoting it on the fucking hip hop station. So it's like, black and browns were the fucking victims. That was their target market.
Cesar Puerto Rican?
I don't know.
God damn.
Probably
a Guatemalan.
Y'all want to run this one first, or you want to run the other one you said?
DJ Envy.
The one. Which
this the Chigs one from the first round.
What's that Chigs one?
Shout out our fifth
Cesar
mic.
arrested and released.
If y'all want to hear some funny shit, then probably the Chigs one. This sad shit is kind of the one I sent.
Yeah, let's watch this one first then, before we go to that. And then I have another one where it's like all I can think of. No, not that one.
Oh, you said let's watch this one before you do that. I got you.
Shout out to Smooth, who was Nigerian.
YouTube with it, man.
They got him. They fucking got him. The real estate RICO is finally here. As of now, this is all alleged, but according to Tony the Closer, Cesar Pina has been picked up by the feds. According to him, he will be arraigned this afternoon. Now, also according to Tony the Closer, apparently the feds pulled up to iHeart this morning. And for those of you guys wondering, yes, DJ Envy did work today at the Breakfast Club. A lot of people have been speculating that Envy might be let go by iHeart. Obviously, they don't want to be affiliated with a Ponzi scheme. Now, as far as Cesar being allegedly arrested, I think we all saw this coming. When the local news stations and channels started picking up the story, that's when I knew that something was about to happen. Once you have multiple people saying that you scammed them out of millions of dollars and you're not speaking out, you're not providing any answers for these people, the feds are gonna come pay you a little visit. I checked his Instagram page. Cesar has also deactivated his IG, which was kind of crazy to me because up until yesterday, he was still active on that page, posting on his story like nothing happened. This is not looking good for DJ Envy. I will keep you guys updated if anything else happens, but according to Tony the Closer, Cesar Pina has been arrested by the feds. So what you guys think about this, man? Push comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later.
I might have put the wrong video in here.
Cesar Pina.
Yeah, nah, them mugshots look like they snuck into the country and smuggled something.
Yeah, the mugshots don't look good.
They're
look
definitely
like
trafficking something.
They look like criminals.
They look like cartel members.
Oh, but there is one the one that I put in there before we watch the other one. We're going to jail. He's going to jail. Definitely play that one really quick.
With Troy? Okay. Troy Terrain?
No. This is with this is DJ Envy and Cesar Pina.
Talking about where Caesar takes shots at Envy after getting released?
No, the one that says, I thought that was this one. That was the one that I thought we were about to watch. No, it says you're going.
This nigga really wearing a Malcolm X jacket.
Yeah, it says lock his ass up.
Damn, I don't want to hear, bro. Oh yeah, I see. Lock his ass up.
I would wear that shit
in Pan African colors too.
I think it's one of those African. It's one of those African college. Yeah, Envy keep trying to act like he's not a part of this shit. Watch this video. This video, and if I was the feds, it's like all I could think of was Desi Banks in the back.
Nigga, you hitting the jerk.
Lock his ass up.
Like you got everything you need.
Up.
Guess who's going to jail tonight?
You're going to jail.
And Jay, today Pro Style came. This is your first time picking up rent, right?
First time picking up these joints, so we don't want to see the names on the checks, but yeah.
First time picking up rent, and that's what it's all about. When I tell you about creating generational wealth, that's what it is. I picked up. This is some of my rent. He owes me some more. His rent is picked up.
Just getting started, baby.
And that's what it's about. Pro Style jumped into the game. How many houses you bought?
3. About to hopefully close on the 4th one, right?
This guy's trying to get more houses than me. He's going to start speaking at the seminar.
We'll be at like 12, 16 units real soon. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about, teaching and learning how to do it. And that's what we about, man. So I want to see you guys at the next seminar, February 23rd in Las Vegas. If you're on, Jay.
So yeah, man. After I saw that, I said, "This nigga, I don't know why
these niggas criminals, dog.
Bro, why are you even trying to act like you didn't have no involvement in this, nigga? That's all the niggas need to see."
This does look like he's a victim, though.
This looks like the scene in the movie.
It doesn't look like he's a victim.
It looks like he's a victim. Like Caesar really got him up here. Like he don't even know what's really happening.
Nigga. This is the scene in the movie where the drug dealers in the kitchen just counting all the money they have.
Yes,
right.
Yeah,
No, that's a fact.
This is the get money montage.
Yeah.
It is, but I think he didn't even realize that they was doing some. I think he really didn't know they was doing sly shit.
He didn't know how deep he was.
He was. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
It's in the middle.
But
it's in the middle.
But he was. But okay, hit play real quick. Look at Caesar's brother, the one who's also.
All right, hold up.
We know what Caesar looked like. Pause.
Today,
I'm not doing no business with this nigga. You crazy?
Yeah, that's a shady individual.
This nigga looks like
Jesus Christ.
He was introduced by this.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Chuck the deuces with a
fuck
smile.
That
like, fuck
shit,
out of here.
nigga. Hell no.
This nigga looks.
He's portly and will still run off.
Fuck that shit. This nigga can't, because remember he was trying to act like he didn't know what was going on. And then that was another thing too. One of the things he was standing on before this whole raid happened, he was like, he would just get on live and be like, have y'all ever seen me take $1 from anybody? It's like, nigga, we don't have to see you take $1 from a customer. Yeah. You would get the customer and pass them over to him. Like, just because you didn't actually handle the money, but in this video, nigga, you're handling a bunch of checks, it looks like. So
it looked like he gave that man his first couple of checks.
Right. So it's like,
yeah,
he's fucked, bro.
These niggas, man. And they all look Puerto Rican, man. What's up with this?
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
What's up with this?
You're probably only sharing your methods with
any
niggas
Puerto
who look
Ricans? Any Puerto Ricans in the comments that want to comment about this?
I don't think this is on all Puerto Ricans.
I don't know, nigga.
They tend to do things together.
Whenever we brought DJ Envy up in this light, it's only been like Puerto Ricans around him, whether it's Caesar or his brother.
Yeah. You want to watch that one that you put in there?
Yeah, fuck it.
This is just another sad story of
the reality.
This is the thing, bro. Like I got the paperwork too of the official complaint, which is what they pretty much went to.
Man, whatever he did it.
Whatever they went to go arrest Caesar for. In the joint, they're just like listing all these different people. Like Envy's listed in the paperwork. The shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, nah.
They got victims listed in the credit, just paragraph, another victim, paragraph, another victim, address associated, the amount of money.
I wonder how many of them stars sent in.
Oh my God, a shit ton.
I wonder how many referrals he got.
Oh, there's probably 7 of them, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit is crazy.
Goddamn, we got paperwork, nigga. Shit, can they see this?
God
no,
damn.
don't put this on the screen, because there's addresses that haven't been blurred out and shit.
Oh, 10-4.
Yeah, but
God damn.
Also, you can take this off the screen because we're not about to read. It's too little anyway.
Yeah, it's not looking good. I don't even know what this document states.
It's a bunch of important words,
I read
nigga.
it
Jesus Christ.
earlier. It's fucked, bro.
This shit making me nervous. I feel like I'm in trouble.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, let's watch this. This
there.
is just a sad story of somebody getting scammed by fucking Tony. Not Tony the Closer.
Cesar Pina.
Cesar Pina.
Is accused of pocketing $17 million from just 4 properties. As news broke of his arrest, we were interviewing Jeff Robinson, who owns a food truck and car wash in Patterson.
My son was my world. And these people took advantage.
His son, Jeff Jr., tragically died in a car accident 6 months ago, leaving 2 children behind. Jeff Jr. had invested $325,000 with Pina in this Passaic property. The dad says Pina then went dark.
After I buried my son, I called Cesar. Oh, bro, I'm going to meet you. I have text correspondence with Cesar, text messages. Oh, I'm running a little behind. He never met me here. But my main concern is getting what's due to those children. It's not fair. The comfort would be when my grandkids are in position when they have trust accounts with that money that he owes those children.
Pina pleaded not.
This shit.
Goddamn, it's crazy. But 17 million on 4 properties? Like, you can't even fault DJ Envy for not really knowing what the fuck is going on.
What?
Well, no, that don't sound suspicious.
Right, that sounds
17
crazy.
But to be in that fucking days.
Patterson's a fucking shithole too. It's not like they were in like Malibu.
Nah, nigga, that's fishy. For nigga,
And then
impossible.
when you hear real estate people talking about this case, they're saying a 30% return in 6 months alone. That statement is crazy. Like when you hear other people in real estate talk about that, they were like,
It's impossible.
the fact that was people's hook was insane. Because it's like,
Just that shit fishy.
yeah, like just off of that, the average real estate person that's familiar with it thought that that hook alone was fucked.
The average real estate. This is a radio host who used to be a criminal, probably.
No. Confirmed. He 2-time. This nigga done time. First scamming, yes.
Oh, what?
Yes, nigga, yes.
No,
Where have
you
been
talking about
at?
DJ Envy, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about DJ Envy.
Yeah,
no, Cesar Pina.
He was talking about DJ Envy.
I'm talking about
he was
DJ
asking
Envy.
if he
Fucking
did.
business partners. These niggas are lumped together, and you
You
decide
said
to
they
put,
both started scamming.
you decide to go into business with a nigga who learned real estate from his celly,
Yeah, now that's a little ridiculous.
and his brother looks like this. The fuck are we doing right now?
Nigga ain't
Like,
even
He's
seen
a
the acre.
he's a dumbass nigga, but
yeah, like that's just stupidity at that point. Like, hell nah, bro.
It's probably one of them situations where you just go into business with a nigga and you're not.
But
checking his
DJ
history.
Envy plays oblivious, like
All the
wonderfully.
time.
Like he didn't even know his wife wasn't busting nuts for 9 years or how long. Like how you know your bitch not busting
That's
nuts?
a great point.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
gonna
this
be
is the
real.
Like
most,
he's not even feeling body
DJ
language.
Envy, Charlamagne are some of the most oblivious niggas. Like we've talked about this. Like with Charlamagne with Big Loon. How the fuck you ain't know Big Loon's
I think he
fine
got
body?
He's
finesse.
purposefully delusional.
Oblivious.
He's
got-
it's on
oblivious.
purpose with him though.
On purpose?
I feel
That's
like
on
DJ
purpose.
Envy
Yeah, that's a-
genuinely is just like
A little
we
retarded.
talking-
Whoa.
Yeah,
sorry.
but no,
But a little slow.
That's what I mean, I think it just
He's like Bambi.
He's a little dumb. Yeah, like MV sounds dumb with all this shit because like I'm not like some people. I think a lot of people keep trying to cut him slack. And
Because
I
he
don't
plays a good dumbass.
We've seen him
The
be a
nigga plays
dumbass so many times. It's like
It's like my wife wasn't busting nuts. I
it's
cheated.
like
I'm
that-
sorry.
It's like that alone. It's like, what are we doing? It's
You
like
get what I mean?
we kind of already have a level set of this nigga is just he might not be the smartest person. In
That's
the fuck.
what I'm saying.
He might not be the smartest, the sharpest
probably
tool.
not
in
the most
shit.
adequate.
And then it's weird, man. Like we don't know. He was probably in debt.
And how can we not blame him when it's like, even if you found out it was a scam, you're supposed to
For sure.
You're supposed to
Oh,
get the fuck out of there.
he
You know what I'm saying?
deserves.
Immediately, everything stops.
Yeah, you're supposed to disassociate yourself with that. Like, scrub it off your page. No, you're still posting your vacations.
Yeah.
So it's like, niggas trying to cut slack for the nigga. It's like, no, it sounds like he was stupid as fuck. Because even if he was either stupid as fuck or
Truly innocent.
he knew exactly what was happening. No,
Ignorance
there
is
was no
bliss.
other one. He was stupid as hell, or he knew exactly what was going on. One or the other.
Maybe both can be true. Like maybe he just didn't.
Both could be true.
To a certain extent, though, you
don't
can't
know.
both know and not know what's going
It's
on.
very hard. It's very hard to understand. We'll never
Didn't know how deep he was in there.
No,
we'll
we
never
will
know unless we.
when they get in court. We'll go find out there.
And we don't even know if he really did anything.
The receipts are there. It's just it's the investigator's job. We will know exactly his involvement
But
when the court cases start.
but as far as like where his heart was when
I'll start it right now. Yeah,
like if he was out to get
I don't think that matters.
disenfranchised.
You're still cutting him slack. He didn't give a fuck about other people. He thought
Nah,
about lining his packets.
I'm not cutting him slack, but it's like shit, man.
I don't think there's slack for any of these niggas. It's like, how the fuck?
They still gotta have their day in court.
They still gotta have their day in court, but it's like, this nigga Cesar is like a 2-time convicted scammer, did jail time for it.
Yeah, it don't look good for him.
Yeah, it definitely don't look good for him.
He's definitely, and then it's like,
but as far as envy,
he's facing a minimum of like 20 type shit, 10 or 20. This nigga's fucked.
I ain't gonna say a nigga deserved that, but he deserved that, But,
yeah.
But envy, like, we just gotta wait until that situation it get finished. Like, I don't know where his heart. Like, we just gotta see.
His heart was in scamming. That's what it seemed like.
Allegedly,
man.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly.
Sure.
You see what I mean? Like, it's
already over. He's not towing lanes. His hasn't been convicted yet.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit ain't looking good. They got a fucking warrant for the iHeart office.
That is pretty fishy.
But
ex-federal agent said, nigga, that's not good.
Yeah.
But
that's
crazy. Anybody looking can see that's not good.
That's what I'm saying.
But
It's
did
like,
they find something?
Have you ever seen
they
somebody
confiscated
arrested?
devices.
Confiscated means they just took some shit because they didn't find nothing.
Have y'all ever seen anybody get arrested at your job?
You don't know how that shit works.
But damn, it's like they just take everything they think it will be valuable.
Nigga, they take everything so they can go through everything.
And to think it was possible.
And nigga, like, they're taking your device because they're about to have these niggas scrub that shit. They're about to hear every text message, audio message. They're about to get all the data of you doing illegal activity. They're taking the devices because we're gonna go through this for the next month or two.
Yeah. We have to go
like,
through
you're
all the files.
fucked, bro. You're fucked.
We gotta go through all
We're
your
gonna go through
deletes.
every single wire transfer. Because right now they only have one transfer. Bro, when these niggas get arrested, the shit is fucking intense. Like, Charlamagne might be brought in for a deposition because you're closely
He's so
associated.
close.
Because you're associated. So you might be brought in just to be questioned.
Yeah.
And you can't avoid being brought in to be questioned.
Just to see if he does know something.
He's definitely gonna be brought in.
That's what I'm saying. Same with Yee.
Yeah, because I
man.
remember when them niggas was laughing at him.
Discovery, yeah. No,
When-
the deposition.
The
before
deposition's my
this.
fault, but yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like,
Yeah, I'm saying.
But yeah, it's fucked, bro. So it's like them taking the computers, the laptops. They're like, I know this is a gold mine. Let me go ahead and get that.
or we're gonna find something. Like,
We
you
know
search,
we will. Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
find something.
I think the nigga Envy is fucked, bro. I just legit don't see any way he's getting out of this.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all want to hear some crazy shit? Like, I guess, the feds have the whole 98% conviction rate.
They shoot incredible.
Bro, I was watching the Gillian Wallow. I don't remember what I was watching, but y'all know Wallow's been out of jail for what, can we say 5 years? Don't it feel like
It's
that?
been a while.
This nigga, Gilly mentioned he doesn't get off parole until 2043.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what, nigga?
It's crazy.
What the fuck?
Wallow is the perfect nigga for parole. I don't see him fucking
But
that shit
20-year parole?
It is
nigga, do you know how
ridiculous.
crazy that is?
It's ridiculous.
That's being trapped in the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And that's probably why he looks such like an upstanding nigga. He like, I
Nigga,
cannot fuck anything up
because I
right
know
now.
y'all never been on paperwork before. I was on probation for a year before.
Yeah.
Nigga, the way the legal system works and why it's such a trap for fucking people, especially poor people, is because when they get you, they want to just keep you on paper because when you get pulled over, you don't have a right.
Yeah.
The more people I have on paper, the less people that are walking around with fucking human rights.
Exactly.
So you get pulled over, I could literally just pull you at the car, search your car. You can't be near a convicted felon.
Yeah.
For this many times. So it's like for 20 years, you can't ride in the car with a convicted felon because you might get pulled over. You have to identify yourself with ID when you get pulled over, even when you are the passenger. Or when they put your name in, they're gonna see you're on parole. They get to pull everybody out the car. You rolling with the nigga is a liability.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? That's just that's probation.
Wallow's a hot potato, nigga.
He is legit. He's legit hot. You know what I'm saying? If you have that shit is serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So being on that shit for 20 fucking years, after the nigga did 20 years, bro, when Gilly said that shit, I was like, that's fucked, bro. Of all the people that should get a shortened parole time.
And he already about 40, so it's like, man, that nigga not even gonna, Wallow gonna live.
He's gonna live
however-
forever, but imagine you get off parole at 70, type shit.
But he still got the type of motivation where he'll be motivational at 70 years old.
For sure. It's
sure.
just fucked. It's
Yeah.
fucked. It's
Yeah.
just fucked.
That's not ideal.
It's not ideal,
That's
which
the
is
best
why
case
this
scenario.
whole which is why this case is so fucking serious because these niggas' lives will never be the same. None of these niggas' lives are gonna be.
I think they know it though.
Well, Pina, it doesn't matter because the nigga's done long jail time. So it doesn't he doesn't give a fuck. Like he does this shit.
Said he's done it all the time.
He's done it this shit. Envy's fucked though, bro. Like
Envy ain't gonna be able to.
Envy's gonna be terrified, bro. Like
he couldn't even.
Even if they give the nigga 2 years, that might break him, man. Fucked. Can you imagine Envy being in jail for 2 years?
Yeah,
that
2 years would be. But honestly, man,
that's quick,
2
but
years
that
is
sounds
getting
crazy.
off. He won.
It's for sure getting
2 years
off.
is getting off.
It's for sure getting off.
Because you're
but-
only doing a couple months of that.
But you're a legendary radio DJ now that has gone jail for real estate RICO.
Life has still changed.
If he was in the Hall of Fame, he's not in the Hall of Fame no more. They're stripping all that shit.
Yeah.
He's like Jordan Belfort. Yeah, you was up.
And he doesn't even have the talent of Jordan Belfort to bounce back
what
because
I'm
he's not a
saying.
real salesman.
That's what I'm
Like, the
saying,
nigga-
bro.
Well,
He's a DJ though. But are we gonna be waiting for the nigga to like
when he-
Boosie
when he comes
to go to a
out-
DJ party?
yeah,
No. You know what I'm
Never,
saying?
yeah.
Like this nigga's life is fucked, bro.
And then it's like, even if he comes out and creates his own shit, nobody in the industry is gonna want to like.
Can't be
it-
associated with you, nigga.
Yeah, it's-
Exactly.
Yeah, like
And
how
he
could you
knows
put
that.
how could you put your car on one of his shows knowing that he might mishandle some shit?
Can we talk about how Vlad lined this nigga up? Vlad did that car tour thing on YouTube with him 3 weeks before all this shit went down.
As a
that's a hit.
You know,
When
Vlad
that
was
shit,
Vlad, yeah.
bro, when that shit, like
That's a
when that
fact.
came out, there were already rumors of they were already talking about the RICO, and then I'm like, and that's another thing that might prove that Envy is stupid. It's like
Yeah.
you let this nigga hit you up, you know you have an open investigation or possible open investigation loading right now because people are talking about it.
Yeah.
And you decide to flex your fucking cars. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's some real nigga shit. Like,
That's some dumb nigga shit.
It's for no, I can't say that.
it's nigga rich. Can we say that?
Yeah.
Has to. We better be able to say that. But nigga, yeah, that's some real like nigga rich shit.
That's some
like,
real dumb shit.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Like I hope it comes out that he just has a low IQ and he just was oblivious.
You really got to commit to like the low IQ stupid profile.
Yeah, it's like playing insane in court.
In order to like get the psych ward.
Yeah,
Like,
for
you
it
gotta
to help you at all.
Yeah, like you
But-
really got
You got to smear your shit on
But
the
you
walls.
can't
You real
just
far
be
down
up there
there.
and be like, Your Honor, I didn't know.
Yeah, nah.
But-
you
They're
gotta
not
go-
going for that shit.
Gotta
But
go
at the
far down
same
that road.
time-
Yeah, you got to fully commit, nigga.
Yeah, and he's definitely going to be cooperating.
For
But
sure.
like,
for sure. His dad was a officer. He has to cooperate.
Yeah.
You know, if he's running around with the whole no snitching thing, that looks crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hypocritical.
Yeah, it's fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's dumb. I didn't know his father was a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he knew the consequences.
He knew better than anybody else.
Even if he didn't know like what could happen, he knew.
You decided to do $1 million business with a nigga who was in jail for scamming.
Like that's some shit your father told you not to ever fuck around with.
Why are you fucking with niggas that are 2 times felons for scamming and then going into money business with them? Open a barbershop with that nigga. At least, you know what I'm saying? Like,
The thing is, niggas aren't doing
worse.
history.
It might be worse because of cash.
You really fucked the community
Nigga, the
up.
DEA is involved in this shit now.
Niggas don't be
Because
doing.
Cesar, go ahead.
My fault. Niggas don't be doing history checks on niggas like that. It's kind of like what happened with LeVar Ball. Like you kind of just meet somebody and take them on face value.
That was different. And the reason I'm gonna tell you that's different is because there's all these clips of like if I was Envy and I was inviting him on the homeroom, I'd be like, this is my business partner, Cesar Pina. And this is the crazy thing about him. This is part of his introduction. This is part of his introduction. Cesar was in jail and learned real estate from his seller. That's how Envy used to introduce the nigga.
Yeah.
Like that was giving him
Yeah,
that's his resume.
That was his social proof for everybody else.
Yeah, it's
like nigga,
like-
how is that your social proof? Like,
fuck, nigga, like
that's the first thing I get
bro,
to
this
read.
nigga is dumb, bro. Like I
Yeah.
legit think he's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not retardation stupid. It's legit.
Yeah.
You just lack common sense. Like
Yeah. It's not impossible. There's a few niggas that probably became a paralegal while sitting behind bars, nigga.
yeah, but it's like
Reading a couple books.
But then now that of
Denzel
all the
did.
things, but then the DEA is involved in this as well now too. That's a
Yeah.
new development.
Yeah.
And that the reason they're involved in it is because money laundering is a thing because they were also taking street nigga money.
Exactly. They
So
was
it's-
You don't know where that came from.
They were
Exactly.
taking bad
and as
money.
long as it was $1 from a street nigga that got it illegally, they're fucked.
That's $1 that can't be traced down to a receipt.
Exactly.
You might have been trying to do righteous business, but just because of who you got it from.
And it's like, and as long as you could track $1, say all the other charges fall through, they'll hit him for tax evasion for 17 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, They got that nigga.
They got enough to stick for sure.
It's over, bro.
Something sticks.
It's over. How do you get out? You can't get out of that. You can't.
They're about to lay out so many charges. It's like, nigga,
Envy should run.
Tax evasion is
get the fuck out of here.
Someplace that don't got extradition, right?
I wish people would exercise running more. Like, I just don't understand why niggas don't.
At least
get
show
the
me you
fuck out of
trying,
here.
right?
It probably don't be
At
worth
least show
it.
me you trying.
I think it's hard. I think it's very hard. But at the same time, like,
I feel like when
it's done, when
shit's
it's up.
getting hot. Like, I wouldn't run for something that I might only do 6 months for type shit.
Yeah.
But what about 6 years?
But you gotta.
Yeah, I'll probably run for that.
And you
6
kind of.
years?
Yeah, I'm not.
6, nigga. You 30. You only 30.
But I'm also doing. I don't think I do a crime regularly that would give me 6 years. You
But
know what I'm
What's
saying?
a hypothetical?
But 6 though, like
6 is a long time, bro. Well,
But it's not
If I was
long,
up,
though.
if I'm AJ right now, I'm gonna have to do the 6 years just because I don't think I have enough money to even run and sustain myself.
But
But
if
if
you-
I was up, like if I'm up, I would get the fuck out of there for 6 years.
Nah.
Because you also got to remember, how up are you? Are you up to where they'll put you in like a Martha Stewart prison, Jordan Belfort prison, where we play tennis and shit? I'll do 6 years maybe if I'm playing tennis and shit, and it's like a low minimum security prison.
Yeah, low
but
stakes.
But if you're trying to fucking put me in like a Supermax for 6 years, I'm out of there if I had millions.
But
Fuck that shit.
That's some your lawyer handles. You know what I mean? He fights for you to go.
Your lawyer
to
can only do that when you got that bag, though.
Yeah.
You know,
And
hopefully you
depending on
don't
how
have that
guilty you are.
That's the bigger part.
As long as
It's
you're
like
not
how much-
hurting, as long as you're not hurting people.
How the fuck
Yeah.
did Jordan Belfort get out of his debacle?
He didn't get out. He did jail
He
time.
did it, yeah.
Yeah, but how did he bounce back? Like, what was his?
He started doing sales seminars. That's what he does now.
So literally in the movie, he just went back to
that was real. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was real. He just can't do stock market shit anymore.
Because I was trying to think like could DJ Envy just do some fucking gigs like?
I feel you though,
he could
because
probably get some DJ gigs.
I did see a video of Jordan Belfort talking about how like hard it was for him to get taken seriously again.
But I was more so talking like fiscally, like money. But yeah, that's another way. Like that could be a detriment
because like
too.
your reputation,
your reputation, nigga. Like
yeah.
A seminar with a criminal, like
yeah, it's already kind of crazy.
And then he was already like the ginger of the business world.
Yeah,
like he was already the black
doing
sheep.
it unorthodox.
You
Yeah,
feel me? But yeah, it's different. But yeah, DJ Envy, you're going to jail.
Lock his ass up.
Yeah.
Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. But yeah, I'm getting the fuck up out of here for 6 years. I
wish I would have invested some money. At least I'm getting that shit back.
What's the longest you'll do before you consider running? You're up. You have 5 million liquid right now.
I'm with 5 million in my account.
That's enough.
That's not enough.
But and you see, that's the thing.
Okay,
Well,
let's say 20.
Actually, no. The way I'm running, I'm
Honestly,
running. This,
that could be more
It
than
could be a
enough.
lot.
I'm
honestly.
going to
It could
South
be-
America. I'm
'cause
choosing
you're-
South America.
Yeah, because remember, you could always rebuild your life and make money somewhere else.
Somewhere else, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just
So-
have a good reserve.
You have a good starting foundation, I guess, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you'd have to immediately just go somewhere and you'd have to choose where you're gonna be and do it. Like
Literally.
you can't guess. You can't
you're
play
not,
around.
you're not,
You
you're
gotta
not
be like-
running.
Yeah, you can't run. You have
Yeah.
to go somewhere, buy a house, figure life out from there.
start
Like where they
And
can't get you out of their jurisdiction.
Just
Straight
start
up,
over.
boom,
Yeah.
start over. I just have this money. I have a new world. I'm
For
starting
sure,
fresh.
you're starting
That's it.
over. Yeah.
Download Rosetta
I'm not trying to look
Stone.
for the best place. I'm looking for the place I know I can get away at.
So yeah, let's say let's just say 10. Y'all got 10 million cash. How much time were you serving in America before you run? Before
I
you
don't know.
consider
I might treat jail like Andrew Tate did. The
running?
hero's
You're
jail.
you're going to a regular jail. You're not going to Martha
I don't
Stewart.
know.
jail.
Let me see how many push-ups I can do right now.
I'm running.
That'll be the deciding factor.
Well, damn. I'm not doing 20. Any more than 20, it's like I'm probably running.
You do 10?
Double digits is where it starts to get crazy.
So 10. Yeah. So starting at 10 is when it starts to get
Maybe
crazy.
even like 11.
I don't know.
That's
I'm not
deep.
running
More
that.
specifically.
It depends though. Like 20 is where it's like, all right, yeah.
You're definitely
I'd much
considering it.
rather get caught and get 30 than
Right.
like
I
just
feel
doing the
that.
20.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? But like 15, that's a long time. But
15 too long.
That's too long for me.
That's way
That's a
too
long
long.
time, bro.
Even now, think about it.
long time, bro.
8 years?
Bro, 15 is
7
more than half
years,
your life already.
5 years. That's a lot of time, bro.
bro, that's not a lot
Almost
of
half
time.
mine.
5 years
5 years,
in a cell?
niggas is bro. It's
Yeah,
some
those
that,
niggas are.
It's some niggas that hear 5 years. They like nigga. That's a blessing.
Yeah, of course. If I was doing something like if I was killing people,
Depends on the contract.
and they said 5 people,
You're fully prepared.
I'll do my 5 years. Fuck it.
right,
I got
right.
off easy. Nigga, I beat 4 life sentences.
So you selling a lot of drugs? Like 5 years ain't too crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, nigga, I was fuck that shit. If I have the money to relocate and set up a new life, I'm out of here, bro.
Out of here.
And I'll still be on the internet dropping podcasts every week. Can't do nothing where I'm at.
The fuck?
It'd be harder with a family though.
Yeah.
Hey, now you got to give him up, nigga.
You leaving your girl?
You sign out.
But
Well,
is
if
she,
it-
no, the real question is
We
she
know you
coming with
leaving
him?
it. I know you
Yeah,
leaving that dog.
That's the real
You just
question.
said
Is,
no.
Yeah, no.
You
Real
can't bring
question
that
is she
dog
come-
with you. That's going to get you caught.
He's leaving his girl going to jail.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
You're still leaving her. You're just in America. She
at
can
least
visit
you could be under a palm tree.
That's what I'm saying.
It'll be a
Right.
really tough conversation. We got to figure it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Now she can't go with you though.
No, I would.
She'll
I would,
slow you down.
No, she wouldn't.
You think she would really ride with you? Like
Hell yeah, she ride with me.
Nigga, stop it.
Yeah, she ride with me.
She. We can hear your smile, nigga.
She would ride with me. Yeah.
with women, you don't.
Okay.
You almost gotta see. You don't know how committed she is.
You'll
Like,
never really know.
You don't really. There's moments you have. Moments you have with your girlfriend, especially when you've dated her for more than a year, that let you know what level. Like,
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
that let you know. She gives you glimpses. You,
Right.
Like,
it's
you
not.
see
It's
the
not like
sweet
you
little
knocked a nigga
moments.
out and she helped you drag us. But no
Yeah.
crazy. But like. She's
You
either
see-
said we watched a movie and she said something.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's
there's
rooted. It's
yeah.
rooted in her temperament. Like
Right.
Right.
I know my girl would come with me
Right.
for a
Yeah,
fact, but I
yeah.
might prefer to leave her.
Yeah, exactly. Either you because you might be able to cover more distance without her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's like
I don't even want to get you caught up in this. We got to separate. For a
you
little
be
bit.
with a
You
chick
don't want
for
to stop for tampons.
yeah, exactly. You be with a chick for a
that's
certain
tight.
amount of time. You have a glimpse of what level she's willing to take it with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, for sure.
You know
For
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's,
man.
yeah, I don't know. I've had
If it wasn't some like,
I've had like one girl that I think
Yeah.
would like she's doing whatever I ask her type shit.
She
Or
would
like,
cut everything off.
yeah, like and she's like dedicated to where it's like if we did some savage shit, we're taking this to our grave type shit. But I ain't met too many like that. I've
it's
only
not
met
like,
one.
it
like
depends
that.
on the crime for sure though. Like it depends on what I'm going to jail for. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
women don't care about the crime. They
No, I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
like
for sure.
they can think you're wrong, but they won't leave you.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, no,
it's
that's a
like-
fact. That's
you
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Shit, Nicki Minaj, nigga.
Yeah, right, pretty much, yeah.
That's a fact. That's a point right there.
All right, let's jump over to the next one.
Got a little dark because of his charges.
It did, right?
Yeah. Point.
Envy, fucking run, nigga. Run. They're not gonna be waiting for you like Boosie outside of the
get
jail.
outta
They're
here.
not. Get the fuck out of here.
Run, Rico, run.
But you know
Chill
what?
out. Chill out.
But you know what? If you've been fucking up so bad to where you made all these millions and didn't save none of it, fucking, you got to do your time, nigga. You got to do your time because you might not have enough liquid money to even be able to run.
Or it might be like with all scam money, like as soon as you get it, you kind of
So
have to
easy.
spend it.
Yeah, it's so easy to blow it.
But at the same time, he was making so much that I don't know how it was being transferred, whether it was wired or like cash,
The
direct
wires,
deposit.
the wire transfers. Myron said each wire transfer they catch them that's illegal could get them another 5 years. And I'm like, you niggas have been doing this shit since 2014.
They're dead,
nigga. This might be one of the like Cesar might get one of those.
All time
Cartoon
history.
sentences.
Yeah, the GS9 boys.
47 years.
Remember they were sentencing them niggas to 114 years? Crazy
Yeah.
number. 97 years. Shit like
It's
that.
disrespectful shit.
This nigga might get one of those type of charges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think Envy will be clocking those numbers, but he might because he's already convicted and done jail time for this. You know what I'm saying?
God. What is Envy's, man?
But if I give your partner fucking 72 years, I might give you a cool 27.
Facts.
Just for being homies.
Just for being
what is-
homies.
I'm about to say Envy gonna have to do some unexplainable things to get like at
He-
least
he's not
10
to bring an
years.
empire down. He like somebody that we don't even have on our radar. He needs to tell us about either some serious illegal ring that's happening right now. That's like $1 billion industry that you can help the police bring down.
That
Like,
nigga need to.
he got to do a lot to get out of
You
this.
got to
with
strike
no-
a deal.
Yeah, crazy. deal.
You better find a goat and cut his neck off. And
Yeah,
nigga,
get that ass. Yeah,
pray,
he
to,
might,
pray to the Orishas or something,
Yeah,
nigga.
sacrifice to the right deity, nigga.
yeah,
Shit.
he might be at that point. But
Fuck. It's crazy.
oh shit.
One second. I'm wait till it goes.
Okay,
Go ahead.
got a little dark. But let's see what else we have. Math Hoffa took another shot at Joe Budden while he was interviewing the dude from Griselda, West Side Gun. And he
Shout out
What
West
a
Side.
waste of a conversation with West Side Gun.
Why do you
Yeah.
think that?
He's like, you talking to a fly guy, bringing up Joe Budden.
Yeah, because it was. I think West Side Gun actually brought him up based on like this context. We'll hear it in just a second because it's not a long clip.
That is a waste of a fucking question.
I'm gonna name this episode "Fight Back."
Pray for Paris.
Because it's like, because I wonder. You would go ahead. Let's do it.
All right, you cool for screen time?
If this on the screen,
yeah,
Math don't give a fuck. He might, but he'll be all right.
Yeah,
if he sees it,
I'll fucking send him.
I'm saying I could be the best rapper in the world and be hungry as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you rather be? You want to be the best rapper, nigga, or you want to have your own lake?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
You got that lake.
I got the lake.
You got the lake. You got the lake. You got the lake. Got the
You
lake.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got the lake.
You want to be Joe Budden or you want to be Drake?
Stop. Just say it. That was corny. That was corny. That was corny. That's corny.
That was corny. That was actually factual.
That was corny.
That's one of the reasons Joe quit.
That was corny. That was corny.
I'm just saying, man. So why?
Wait, hit pause. You know, I didn't hear that the first time. His co-host was not fucking with that.
yeah,
shit.
no, they didn't let that shit fly. And I don't think that was a big of a shot.
Not really, but I mean, it was.
It's a keen observation.
You gotta understand, these are New York niggas. Everything is exaggerated.
Yeah,
them
right.
saying it's corny. It's like that was like they did this.
Yeah,
Doing saying
it was
it's
like, nigga,
corny.
that's unnecessary.
It's like what a knee slapper.
But I also
nigga.
heard
you could do better.
he didn't show up. Joe didn't show up to his pod.
So
Joe
it's probably like
Joe was
fuck-
supposed,
He didn't show
Joe
up
was
to
supposed
his
to show up to like Math's pod.
Oh,
Recently?
no.
Yeah.
I'm glad he did.
So that's why I feel like that's why I feel like he's shooting at him.
I mean, he also feels some type of way that Joe hasn't released the Potter House.
And it's
I couldn't remember the name of it when we first talked about it.
Yeah.
But Potter House never came out. Remember when he was on Instagram Live? And he was like, Flip, ask your mans, why hasn't that episode come out? And it was a Potter House. But
and you know, this is probably like, I don't know, it's probably like some childish banter that's just going on. It's probably not serious.
yeah, but Joe normally strikes back. You know, he hits back.
It doesn't take much to
It doesn't take
to
much.
get a response.
It doesn't take
It
that
doesn't.
much.
It really doesn't. That's why I'm saying
With
so-
the right people. Because
Exactly.
Adam
With the
has
right-
been
with the
trying.
right people. Of course, with the
Yes.
right people.
Like
With the right
8
people.
months.
Do y'all think Math has it in him
For what?
for like to fight back like verbally?
Is he
Podcast
paid to go
wars?
with Joe Budden? No.
I think
He's a battle rapper too. Remember?
I think he has the weapons. You know, it just depends on like how patient he is. He is a little like
I would like to see.
A
I would like to see a good podcast exchange from my expert opinion podcast.
I don't think math might not have the stamina. You know,
Okay.
just like the consistency, the fucking.
To really dig in. Do you
Yeah.
think he'll be able to articulate like long enough?
You want to know what I think? I think he'll overkill it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
you
yeah.
throw so many punches, like, nigga, now you tired.
None of them are even hit.
You feel me?
You throw,
It's like, nigga, every week it's like, calm down.
his
Joe's
actual
not
his-
going anywhere. Calm
his
down.
actual hit percentage is low, but he threw a lot of punches.
He threw a lot of punches.
And it's not in the way that 50 Cent could take a high volume of disses and they all, for the most part, hit.
He's still hitting at
Like
98%.
98%.
Yeah. Let that
Only
ass.
50 can shoot like that high volume shot.
Yeah.
That's facts. It's very rare to find somebody who could do that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe, as I've been thinking about this, maybe I look at podcasting too much like rap.
Yeah.
Because it's everything. I mean, well, we're talking about two rappers.
We are, but even
And
like,
then you are a nigga and you only really listen to like rap shit. Like
I listen to more than rap.
rap related things.
No, I listen to more than just that.
But I think it's
Podcast wise.
Podcast wise, I do listen to more than one thing.
A lot.
Not a lot, but majority of it is this. Yeah.
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm saying, nigga. When we talking outside the camera,
For
it's
sure.
It's not
It's
like
this.
some white dude.
I'm
We're
not-
talking
I'm not
about
putting-
DJ
yeah.
Academic. We're talking
Right.
about some rap shit.
For sure.
Some
But
nigga
it's like, but yeah, I really do be looking at it like.
Of course, you would listen to country podcasts. You know, AJ is a, you know,
he's not fully developed individual.
He's not one dimensional.
But yeah, I really look at it like because when he threw that was a sneak diss. That was a sub. You know what I'm saying on a record.
Lil Jab.
He was featured on a West Side Gun track, or West Side Gun was featured on this track. He threw a little sub on the podcast. So I'm expecting Joe to throw a sub back. You know what I'm saying? Or Joe might just drop a whole diss record because Joe's podcasting diss records go hard.
Podcasting diss records.
I'm looking at it. That's how I always look at it.
Oh yeah.
Which is why I looked at. Which is why like I always like I love Rosenberg when he raps, but he cannot go to war. He always loses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He always loses when it comes to rap beef. You know, always.
Just on the microphone is a completely different. Like you engaging in war.
Yes, nigga.
You got to be prepared for that.
Joe be sending subs though, because he like said something about Math on the pod about not showing up.
They've been sending shots for a couple of months.
Because Joe, he be saying shit, but then he be like, nah, that's my man's though.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
They love doing
They've
that.
been trading drone strikes.
They do.
But
that was a direct shot. If we're talking, if we've had a lot of those subs, that was the first act of war, essentially. You know what I'm saying? And they're back and forth. The back and forth might only last 1 week.
Yeah, it ain't gonna last long because they supposed to be cool. Because Flip brought it up on the pod and like, you ain't go to my man's thing. He was like, who, Math? And he talked about it. He was like, nah, I didn't go to that shit.
And this
I want to hear if Mav got it in him for real though.
This might be like some New York versus New Jersey shit. Like this might be deeper than like what
They
we
always have that shit. But I
It always resorts down to that.
But I do want to hear. I want to hear because I think that might. I don't know. I guess that shit that gives me more buy-in on a podcast when I hear them go in back and forth with other podcasters, and I'm like, oh shit, nigga, it's lit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Because now there's a storyline attached to this.
This is a good storyline. I don't really listen to Joyner Lucas or Tory Lanez regularly at all. When those niggas was trading records, that shit was fucking electrifying. That shit was lit, nigga.
It was.
And I don't listen to neither of them on a regular basis. I don't think neither of them are bad, but I don't be like, did you check that new Joyner? Did you check that new Tory? But when those niggas were like having that rap spar,
it was entertaining.
Like, nigga, it's lit right now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, it's up right now. Like I was fucking with that shit.
Shit, even Drake versus Meek, that shit, it's always entertaining.
Oh my God, I'll never forget. I remember where I was at when Back to Back dropped. Mind you, I'm coming from the position of I know Meek is gonna hold me down. I know he's gonna win.
Meek was my favorite rapper at that point in time.
It changed my views on him for a while, and then he never got back.
He never really bounced back from it.
No. He never bounced back on the record in terms of dissing him. But he started beating niggas up for like 3 years. Like the Dream Chasers were catching niggas lacking in LA,
Safari
in
and them
studios
niggas.
and shit.
He
Yeah,
resorted to violence.
They just started beating niggas up. But so I was all right. I was like, this nigga had to get back somehow. This
Quentin
shit
Miller losing his chain.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, at least he got some sort
He
of
gonna
get
win
back.
in the streets, nigga.
Yeah.
Them Philly niggas, oh God.
When he was going back and forth with Beanie, though, that shit was lit as fuck, bro. Holy shit. That Funk Fleck freestyle was like that.
Yeah.
When he was taking shots at Beanie and
Beanie was pissed off.
Actually, he took shots at Drake too. Heavy bars, but I mean, this is a year or two later after Back to Back happened already. When Back to Back happened, it was bad for him. But I don't know. I don't know if Math has it in him, just because I think he might get too mad too.
Yeah.
There's always room for that.
He's a striker, so
yeah,
he'll make it not fun too quickly.
Yeah, he punches poets, man. The nigga gonna just like.
This should be a fun back and forth, but he'll take the fun out of it.
Like you got to stop him in the 6th round before the shit get too egregious.
It's like, goddamn, bro.
Maybe even earlier than that.
Stop threatening his life. Y'all are just talking on the microphone. Relax, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that shit where J.R. Ryder was mad at Joe?
Nah.
Joe said some crazy shit to him. Oh, let me hear this.
J.R. Ryder.
So y'all know on Joe Budden podcast, he does the sleeper songs.
Yeah.
Where, play a record or whatever, right? Queen's Flick played an older.
Which is a flex.
Yeah.
It's a Spotify deal.
Yeah. No. You can do that. We can do that shit right now. For some reason, I don't know what it's about, but when you play music over the audio podcast, you never get hit for that
Wow.
shit. Never. We've been playing music on the 3.0 podcast for years.
That's amazing. I
never got
had no idea.
We never got one flag. Can't do it on YouTube.
Of course.
Oh,
Apple
on YouTube. I was about to say, because
Not on
we've
YouTube.
gotten hit with that.
Yeah, not on YouTube, but on Apple Podcasts, whatever. I put full songs in that shit, and it never got flagged once. But they did it as a sleeper. Queen's Flip picked a J.R. Ryder joint, and Joe was like, "Yo, cut this shit the fuck off. Like this shit is fucking trash." And then J.R. Ryder responded. I do have that clip in there. In the notes where he was like, he got on his story and was like, "Yo, man, like, don't be doing that. We could battle rap. Yep, this shit."
Niggas
We're gonna
look like
watch
cousins.
past this clip though.
Okay, I got you.
You look related.
This is a Chick's video, so let's see this.
not 2008. This is actually a real back and forth happening in 2023 between these two guys. Now, after Joe Budden criticized JR Ryder's song, mind you, it was an old song that was played, and Joe actually said he fucks with JR, but that did not stop JR from going at Joe, calling him a bozo. Not only that, but also challenging him to a rap battle. Now, JR also told Joe that he has never been a better rapper than him in his life. Joe's music run wasn't better than him, his group run with Slaughterhouse wasn't better than his, and his freestyle run wasn't better. Joe Budden has responded back to JR to let him know, bro, it's levels to this shit. Here's what Joe said.
You got me in trouble with these niggas. What y'all want to start with, man?
You want to respond to any of that?
Yes, my days of punching down are over. I punch up. I fail up. Hey, discuss with your barbershop buddies whether you are better than Joe Budden or not. Just me looking at you is lowering the property value on the block.
That shit is hard.
Jesus. Just this exchange. You just walking your bummy ass down the block has lowered everything on the... Come on, I can't talk to you, man. Stop. And I like you, so leave me the fuck alone. But goddamn, that shit was whack. What y'all gonna do? What will y'all do when I'm gone and there's no one here to tell y'all that y'all shit is ass?
They're gonna be happy then.
You in your fucking bathroom mirror doing the rapper hands like you fucking M and 8 Mile spitting that fucking trash, that omelet bullshit.
God damn.
Fuck out of here.
He called this shit.
That should be a little more nicer.
Dusty ass nigga.
Over.
You got 28,000 listeners on Spotify. Bad. Everybody's beating them. Write that down. Yeah, no, it's bad. They don't talk to me. You got 28,000 listeners. You got other fish to fry. Shit. He walk right in the restaurant, walk up to the freezer, start looking at steaks. Nigga, you better slow your bummy ass down.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you don't need no Wagyu. Chill, man. Go ahead and get you some nuggets. You nugget niggas stay.
Now,
fucking cooking his ass, bro.
I feel personally offended by that nugget comment. I'm gonna hold you. I had nuggets on the way here.
See, like, I want to know if Math got one of those in him.
No, not that beautiful. Like if he was forced to make it rhyme, yeah. But this is a different medium.
Because Math is like probably like low key a fan, so you know he's probably just doing this, you know, for all intents and purposes.
I hope Joe responds to him with this energy on the next one.
Yeah.
So that
same tone
and everything, so that we can hear what Math does.
I think Joe been setting these niggas up little by little. Just like laying out a little sub, seeing
this
what
nigga has
hits.
played his year very nicely.
Yeah,
Joe's had a great year.
Joe's
had a good year podcast.
And it's like, it's weird. He's sneak dissing all these niggas, but claiming like he's above them. But like, he's still keeping the beef going, but just enough to where he's not really tied to it.
Yeah.
But they keep saying shit. It's weird.
He's
like,
punching down, but he's not at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, he's really playing chess. He's really setting himself
masterful.
up.
Yeah, he's doing that shit. Like,
it's kind of insane.
It's fucking amazing, man.
It's really good.
Because then you have like, at least at this point, like it's been a whole year, probably like 15 niggas talking shit about you on Twitter all the time, always saying your name. That's the best type of marketing.
Keeping my name trending.
You
why,
feel me?
It's like, why am I trending on Twitter again?
Because it's always gonna be, you know, Chigs or Danny, like, yo, so and so is beefing with Joe.
People love Joe though. It's like how we were kind of talking about, but kind of how we were talking about how Schulz has that Netflix deal.
Yeah.
I think I also sleep on Joe's
Spotify.
Love and Hip Hop.
Oh yeah.
I always sleep on, like, that's another market that I always sleep on for him. I always forget that part. And it's like,
Joe Budden.
We know how these women are in terms of these fucking reality TV shows. And he was a regular. Like,
he was the producer. He was
at one point,
He was the actor and the fucking controller. Like, it's weird.
Yeah,
like,
so it's like.
So he already kind of know.
But what does a producer do?
It does some sort of fun, like producer.
But I thought it was like
executive
overseas.
producing is.
I thought too.
Producer is developing the show.
Yeah.
Developing.
You oversee.
And then executive producer is the person that pays for the show. So executive producer is the one who put all the money behind it. And I think producer is the person that helps form and mold and push the final product.
I was just, because I feel like it's a vague term. I feel like it's a vague term.
What is a producer in a TV show? In reality TV, let's make it more real specific. In reality TV,
because in reality TV, it might just be
a producer.
it might just be a title they give niggas who like.
No, just producer.
Oh, just producer. My fault. I thought you were talking about executive producer.
Job.
Now I gotta change it. Yeah.
I don't even know how you was searching shit.
Well, at first I found it for executive producer. I thought we was looking that up. My fault.
Job description. No, job description of producer.
What them jobs paying?
There we go.
Responsible for various aspects of television show production, such as securing funding, hiring cast members, overseeing the production process, and managing advertising efforts.
Additionally, their responsibility tasks may include handling contracts for shows, cast, and crews. We know Mona Lisa was doing that. Was it Mona Lisa? Not Mona Lisa.
Mona Scott?
Mona Scott. Damn, I'm bugging.
Hey,
yo, I'm bugging.
Inanimate bitch.
Mona Lisa.
Executive
They say
producer.
she was a dude.
Yeah, and I thought of the song before I thought of the painting.
This is an executive producer.
Yeah.
The role that applies to TV drama rather than film. Mostly executive producer acquires screenplays for development. They pitch ideas to the TV commissioners and deal with the legal, financial, and marketing aspects of the TV series.
So that was definitely Joe's job.
No,
Pitching
he was
ideas.
producer. I think he was
that's executive?
producer. Producer was the first definition we read. That's definitely him helping control the flow of the show.
I was going to say, yeah. So it sounds like, they both do the same thing.
But the
one
executives are more on like the idea side, and then the producer
business side.
But you don't
business
think
and
Joe
all that
was
side.
giving his ideas? Like, you know what I mean?
No. Look, executive producer is a different role. Executive producer is somebody who's dealing with the business side of whatever the product is. Producer is somebody dealing with how good the product comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could be an executive producer and don't know shit about fucking reality TV. You just got the money and the resources to put the two together. And then you hire somebody else to make it good.
You are good at organizing people to know what you don't know.
But a lot of times, executive producers do pitch ideas or put those things.
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
So that's why
a lot of them
here
have both skills.
Because what he's looking at is where it says they pitch ideas to the TV commissioners, and stuff like that. So they do that, and then they deal with the legal stuff like that.
They do got a certain touch. It's almost like A&R.
But it is primarily more about
for
the
TV
financial
shows.
side.
Yeah. And just handling the business and the legal aspects of everything.
Right.
Down and dirty.
But he gave that nigga a fucking crazy hit piece.
I would say crazy hit piece. That nigga Joe always has like a shaped up beard. I wonder.
Manicured.
I wonder.
Niggas is getting.
I wonder if it's like is he like half Indian or is he fullback?
Oh, I don't know.
That
He looks Dominican.
Nigga
He's
look,
full black. I'm pretty certain he's full black.
He's full black.
Yeah.
I don't know. You look at him long enough, the nigga look
He's
like
Negro.
something.
He is light skinned though, you know.
What does it say?
Joe Budden ethnicity.
Yeah, they might not put this shit up here.
Joe Budden not. Yo, how famous you got to be for your
His mom and his dad are black though. That's what I know.
Okay.
For certain. So I don't know if they're mixed with anything, but he's definitely, if he's mixed with anything, he's like one of the quarters, a tenths. He ain't really fully mixed like that.
Yeah.
Nigga has. Oh shit! There's a little standoff that just happened right there.
Say,
All right. But all right, we'll get
She
to these
backed up.
office hours real quick, and then we can get out of here.
Oh, we got some office hours?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. Office hours.
Shout out to everybody doing it, man.
Yeah, let them know what they can. Let them know what it is real quick while I pull it up.
Yeah, office hours is a time for us to answer y'all questions, to answer y'all concerns, to answer, any peculiar things y'all might have, want to ask.
Yeah, you need some
we
help with
ask
the homework from last week? Come to the office hours. Ask your professors.
And it doesn't have to be about what we talk about. It can honestly be about anything. I actually rather prefer it to be about anything.
Like personal life shit?
It's
Just literally
cultural
just
events.
not stuck on podcasting.
Yeah.
Or media. It could be literally
But
legit
it could
anything.
be that.
It could most definitely be about podcasting because that's what we do.
But don't pigeonhole it to that.
Don't, you know what I mean? Don't
I feel that.
put yourself in the box.
Feel
But I feel that for sure.
It's a safe space.
All right, so office hours questions. Do you guys think who do you think is next up in the media game after Academics Vlad No Jumper?
Besides us?
Yeah, I mean us is the easiest question. Answer.
Probably
Any young whippersnappers that are also doing their thing that you think
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know no other nigga. You actually,
we talk to these niggas all the time. Chigs,
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, Chigs.
Poetic Flacco.
What level is Point and Shoot at?
He's
actually. I see Chigs. Realistically, probably Chigs.
for sure, definitely Chigs.
Maybe. It's like
Poetic Flacco. I think he's.
I definitely see Poetic Flacco. I definitely see Danny. Danny's on his way up there
For sure.
Like, give it about a year or two. Everybody's in there about a year or two stage. You feel
That's
me?
a fact.
I think it's
yeah.
us. I think it's everybody we mentioned, including us.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But I feel like it's in that order. Like maybe Chigs or Poetic Flacco at first.
Chig's got his foot on niggas' necks.
He does, bro.
Like that YouTube
really
channel
does,
is
bro.
knocking right now. Like that shit is
It's
not
booming,
playing,
bro.
nigga. We're getting
Yeah.
multiple uploads a day. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, Chigs is really hungry.
to be on that level where everybody is unanimously like we're going to academics or whatever. Chigs is definitely there because you know what? Even though Chigs is doing a similar style to what academics is doing, academics had a lot of those gifts and then his commentary behind it.
Yeah.
The nigga literally doesn't do that shit anymore.
He
Like we
doesn't,
get
bro.
we get like one a month maybe.
It's really not that.
I don't
many,
even
bro.
know if it's one a month. He's mainly 100% doing that streaming, which I could
It's a
definitely.
lot less effort.
Yeah, I'm about to say I could definitely
editing
understand why. It's like me making
'Cause-
Instagram reels and TikToks. It's like that
'cause-
shit's more time consuming, but
Because he still clips up, like, if he's talking about a subject for 30 minutes, he'll just upload the whole 30 minute.
right. But
But you know,
we're talking about those organized 4 or
quick-
5 minutes. Yeah, those 3 to 5 minutes.
That takes
he
a long
was-
time to put together.
Yeah, but it's like
Not really. Nigga, he be drunk. The nigga Henny act. you
it's
know?
the script. It's
This-
not even.
this-
It's not.
yeah,
It's,
it's not
it's,
that
it's
Henny.
not
It's
the
that
edit.
Henny.
It's not the edit. It's really the script. That's really what it is. Because
It's
nobody
all the
can
work together is what I mean.
Yeah, because he has to write a script, but I'm sure he can get somebody to edit it for him. But
Nigga,
I mean,
Pay
streaming
Boom to
is just
do
so
it.
much more easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much easier to
It's
just turn the
do it
stream
and done.
on
Yeah.
but
and
yeah,
not write a script.
outside of the people who we honestly just talked to, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Besides our friends, shit.
Colleagues and associates.
I can't think of nobody, nigga.
I don't know because I listened to a couple. I was listening to a couple other joints this week, like other podcasts that are like around us or a little bit above us, or maybe just like right at 100,000, between that 50 to 100,000 mark, and some in like the 20s and 30,000s that are also got a little motion and shit. And it's just like I don't know. I just didn't see that many that like had me stuck out to where it's like. Besides the ones that we named, that has me wanting to come back to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Or like a mark. Like, who's
Yeah.
gonna make a mark?
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Somebody that we aren't paying attention to is because that's just inevitable. Like we
Right.
can't keep up with everything that's gonna be hot. But
That's impossible, yeah.
for the most part, like nigga, this is kind of obvious.
Yeah, it really is. But at the same time, he said that was Cletus's question too, by the way.
No, just shout out Cletus.
Yeah, that was Cletus's question. But he also said no jumper Vlad academics level, which is major media platform.
That's a different level.
I would say those people, we're not even in that. I would say we're on our way to where Chicks is at now. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Poetic Flacco's at now with the 100,000.
Right.
The 100,000. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
a couple steps.
Because
to get
all
there.
those things that he named have millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
No jumper for
But
something.
I think he's
years,
probably
too.
For years.
It's
yeah,
not like they
yeah.
just ballooned up real quick.
that's
like,
But he's saying like
these
the
are
vision.
legacies.
But he's saying like the vision, like, you know what I mean? He's not.
Yeah,
saying
but
a
I mean,
specific
I'm just
number.
taking if we were being like exact to his question, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, in terms of like that level.
And Cletus about 70 years old, so his old ass probably being literal. Shout out Cletus, man.
He's 62 at best.
Shout
nigga.
out, he put his
And put your
age in the
age.
comments. I think he
Put
put his
your
age in the
He
comments
did it
before.
already. Yeah, he did it already.
I can't remember, but
He's 65. I think
65.
65.
Yeah.
Yeah. 55 or 65, one of the others, but it's definitely 5.
I think he was in the 60s.
65
Yeah.
or 55, one of the. Nigga, that's.
That's a
it was
big
something
range.
5. That's not a big range. That's 10
Well,
years.
10 years. Yeah.
That's not a big range. I don't know.
Same shit.
55? 65.
The next one. So another thing. I'm gonna read this office hours, even though I skipped one that was like this last week, because it didn't have anything to do. It wasn't a question. It was just like a compliment, which we appreciate those, but that's not an office hours.
Right.
Office hours is a question. So
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like
Is this another compliment?
Yeah.
Right.
Great episode. Love the fifth mic commentary from Chigs and Danny. I feel like you guys went too easy on Danny when he was on a call the last time. Please be having him on regularly to compliment your JBP insight. Salute. I guess it kind of was two-parted. A little bit. Where he's pretty much saying
we wasn't hard on Danny. We was a little. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. You kind of Didn't you kind of have some jokes for the nigga?
I don't know.
It was a little beef
So
there.
But at the same time, like
Joe Nobles
He's been
has
the one.
gone in on two people so far. He's gone
Flacco
and Danny. He went kind of hard on.
For sure.
Not really though.
But not really nothing crazy, but
Not really though.
yeah, because we know like you're not going in.
Not
we
really.
know that.
You
know what
feel
I'm
me?
saying?
Like-
yeah, for sure. But to the casual,
But
to the person,
casual,
you know what I'm saying?
This guy's mean.
But I definitely, yeah, this guy's meanie. But I
don't remember going.
I remember calling Danny out on something.
I do.
Yeah, they said you was kicking his back in.
Yeah,
somebody said that. I wonder why they said those specific words.
That was the beginning of the Danny Menace Material channel. He was like, he donated after like we mentioned him one time. He's like, yo, where's that nigga that was kicking my back in?
Yeah,
that
was Danny said it.
Yeah, so niggas went hard on Danny. So like that was Danny's only called in once,
Why
right?
you say that?
What did you say?
He's called in twice, maybe, right?
Once or twice. I think it's twice.
Has Danny called in twice or once?
Danny has called in once.
Once. Okay, so it was just like once.
But
Flacco
he
call in
has
twice?
donated about twice. Shout out to Danny for donating.
Yeah, shout out to Danny for sure.
And we accept donations.
Yeah, for sure.
We want to make that very clear, people.
Yeah. And then but I've thought about that too. Like I thought about it like the forward thinking. I thought like Sports Center for podcasting. Our shit is booming. We just chop it up. We move to where we can do it 5 days a week or 3 days a week type shit. To where we're hitting routinely like on some Joe Budden podcast shit.
Right.
I did think about like if I have the money for a Danny segment on every show, I will pay the money for a Danny segment every show.
sure.
Like have him come in and just clear us for the week. All Joe Budden shit. You know what I'm saying? Like do what you do, but take all your videos that you dropped this week, put them in a condensed 7-minute script and go crazy. And then we'll talk about and then we'll go in after that type shit. Like that, like an awesome Sports Center shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be fucking perfect. I think like
get somebody from the camp. Close to
like
the
I
camp.
think there'd be like I see a show where there's like where it's
other pundits
continuously
coming on and shit.
using other people, like not using other people, but like bringing our shit together.
Right,
like,
right.
Because our shit does complement each other. You know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of different analysts. Bringing in
it's
different
all
analysts.
different analysts.
Yeah.
Bringing in all the different
yeah,
analysts.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just doing it for podcasters.
Yeah, for sure.
I see the benefit of that for sure. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Taking that whole model of the that works.
And giving niggas that shit.
Yes.
I think that'd be fucking cold blooded, bro. I think that'd be cold. Like,
it would.
Because you niggas that still do they shit
Yeah.
every day on their channels, but they also got one over here.
It's good
And
for the ecosystem too.
It's amazing for the ecosystem.
Yeah,
It's
really
all
good.
self-serving.
It's like when Jimmy Neutron met up with Timmy Turner, nigga.
Yeah, bro. This is what we do. So yeah.
Save
But
the
I'm down.
world.
I'm open to that too. Danny's a busy nigga. Danny works a full-time job just like we do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like having him call in every single weekend. We shoot late sometimes or a lot of the time. So,
It wouldn't be.
but having him on, but I've thought about that anyway. Just like popping in every so often when something's big enough or something like that. Like let's get him to see if he wants to call in.
It's like, fuck it. Like,
Chop it
let's-
up for a separate segment or two.
Danny, come talk with us, for quick
Danny,
10 minutes.
Danny, we need to run it back.
Yeah, he'll promise he'll be nicer.
Yeah, I promise.
Yeah, we
I'll
need
be
to run
nice,
it back.
man.
We need to run it back, Danny.
Yeah, y'all
It's
need to
about that
become
time.
friends.
Yeah, man.
Need y'all to hash this out.
I really thought Danny called in at least twice.
I thought so,
Has
too.
Poetic Flacco called
Feels
in
like
twice?
it.
I think it was once.
It's
I
probably
think
once,
Flacco called in twice. Well, we've spoken to some of these individuals on numerous.
I think everybody has called in once, but it's 3 niggas, so it's like it feels
Right.
you can mix them.
Who do y'all want to hear? Who do y'all want us to connect with next?
Yeah,
I kind of want to get Big Ant on.
That'd be fire.
That'd be fine.
I kind of want to get Urban Politics TV.
Yo, yeah, that would be hard.
I think that'd be hard because I want him to give a little background on his story because I don't know too much of his story, even though I've seen him for a while. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
but
shout
I
out
would
to
like
Yeah,
to
we should try to make that happen. Yeah.
I would like to hear that. I would just like to chop it up with him just to kind of hear about his fucking journey. You know
What
I'm
about
saying?
Elliot?
Later.
You don't respect your elders, man?
No, I want to buy Elliot a typewriter. I
Damn,
genuinely do.
Is that how you
On some
gonna-
troll
that's
shit,
like the-
but I want to get him a typewriter.
You gonna buy him a bifocal too, nigga?
I want to give him. I want to because it's really a thank you. It's really a thank you for me at least. Because when he first responded, I thought that was gonna hurt him, putting us in a negative light the first time we get introduced to the market on a mass level. It didn't do anything online because his
Right.
online presence isn't really hitting like that.
Yeah.
But I got out of character and shit. But I was happy, you know what I'm saying? But I was
Yeah.
happy it happened with him Because by the time Bray Idiots came, I was like ready to play ball. I was like, nigga, what the fuck?
You was prepared for the
Sneak
moment.
this if you fucking want to, nigga. I'm on here dropping 40. You got me fucked up now. Like, I know how to drop 40. Like, nothing bothers me. Frame it however you want to frame it, nigga.
It's no longer emotional.
I'm coming back. Yeah, I'm clapping back, nigga.
You've learned from your previous battles.
I've learned from my previous battle. It only took one time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate Elliot a lot for that, for real though.
Hey man, shout
which is
out
why I
Elliot.
want to give him a typewriter on some troll shit, but also on like a thank you as an introduction to what it's like when somebody of a high profile says
Because
something
that was
crazy
his
to you.
first computer.
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure. That nigga was putting them articles together on that shit before MySpace and all
Nigga
that.
made the Model T, old ass.
Shout out to fucking Elliot, man.
Shout out to Elliot, man, for real. I actually would love to talk to you.
But yeah, so Big Ant, I think.
Through your hearing aid.
Trying to think of somebody else.
Star would be crazy.
See me through your cataract.
I feel like that's possible.
It's possible. No, it's not.
Nah,
It's
hell
not possible.
no. Because if that
Impossible?
nigga asks for a bag, I'm gonna get sick to my stomach. I might
Man, he
not
won't do
watch a
it.
nigga video
You talking
game.
about ask for a bag? That's mandatory, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not.
I said that-
I
like,
wouldn't
that's-
watch a nigga.
Yeah,
got me
that's not
fucked up.
mandatory. But no, he wouldn't do it.
Shout out to
might
Star
snitch
though.
on us.
But it's gonna be a day where it's like Star coming on our show. It's like Star gonna come on our show. Like,
I hope he respects the show enough to where he comes on and I fuck with Star heavy. Like that would mean a lot.
hopefully,
that'd be crazy.
I haven't really heard too many stories of Star respecting like the young niggas
My
coming
favorite
up.
thing-
But
That's all
I don't
he
think
does. That's all he does.
Oh, word.
That's the biggest thing. That was one of the biggest things.
He
Why
gives out consultations.
I wasn't able to articulate it before. That's another reason why the whole Charlamagne Snoop dissing and the Elliot thing. Those two folded back to back. Like they came back to back, and I was just like, when I said I'm like disappointed.
Yeah.
Because when I watch Star show, Star's like, bro, I'm 65. I don't give a fuck how corny these niggas are or a nigga is. I'm too old to be sneak dissing or dissing somebody working or somebody younger than me. Like it's one thing to do a show about niggas beefing, but for me to be the one that's spearheading, bringing down young creators, he's like, that's fucking goofy. And he was like, he always says, if you're fucking with anybody that's 50, it might have been 45 or older, and they're not only trying to help bring people up, get the fuck away from those niggas.
Yeah.
Like that's legit. He
That
legit
makes
says
sense.
that on a regular basis.
This nigga Star. I don't know, man.
So yeah.
Shout out to Star, man. I mean, shit. Hopefully he's doing more than Charlamagne.
I don't even think it's close.
I think it's close.
You
I'll
don't think
take
it's
that back.
close?
I'll
I
take
was
that back.
about to say that was a
That's
little.
crazy.
That was
That's crazy.
I'm
That
about
was
to
a
say,
little
we a little tired.
blasphemous.
We a little tired. We a little tired. You know what I mean? Fuck it. But, you know, it happens.
Nah, man, but
You probably make the argument though.
I can definitely make the argument.
There's a
No,
case
I
to
can
be
make-
made for Star, but like it's not like it's not even close. That's
Yeah, I'm
that's
just
the
saying shit.
Yeah.
I'm shooting, nigga. I'm getting dirty buckets right now. Elbows out. You know what I'm saying?
He said you're not taking the ball back.
yeah, I'm not taking the ball back, nigga. Fuck
Hey,
that
nigga,
3-point
fucking
line.
play dirty, nigga. DJ Envy did.
Yeah, right. I ain't gonna get caught for my shit though. That nigga's crazy. But is there a card in there? Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I know I had the cards all over the place. But
yeah, but
I think that's it though. We promoted office hours at the beginning of the episode. So make sure y'all leave y'all office hours in the comments.
Yeah, and shout out to all the overachievers that, you know, made it to the end of the last video to even know we doing it. You feel me?
I'm not gonna bring this up again. Legit, I'm really not gonna bring this up again. But is it you think they're trolling at this point with the whole sock and the foot fetish
I knew you
thing?
were gonna say that.
No, that's a real thing. I think it's real.
becoming more and it's getting crazy now.
I don't know.
Y'all think it's a troll?
Yeah, probably. I think it's a troll.
I think it started off as a troll, but some nigga like
I think even if it's not a troll, we kind of have to treat it like one.
I think that's the kink. Is that?
Is
You
this
know
the
what I mean?
place? Is this the
Like,
place for the kinks though?
I don't think it has
How many
anything to
people-
do with socks.
I've been in a lot of live chats and they don't have sock fetishes like ours do.
I think
unless you're in Doja Cat shit.
y'all got big feet too.
I think the equivalent.
you
nigga,
think
don't What?
Yeah, why you?
It's true.
Why you
Say I got big feet, nigga. The fuck you
They
trying to
probably
say?
saw a nigga pick his shoe up. It's like,
That is crazy.
fat
though.
ass foot.
That is crazy though.
And I
You
mean,
you just gave him fodder.
Yeah, I'm about to say you just you fucking slut.
I just flirted with him.
Nigga got new shoes, want to show them off.
Nah, this nigga be doing origami with his toes.
You
Like,
about to say gay.
he spearheaded
You about to
that
say
shit.
gay.
Nah, he spearheaded that
No,
shit.
you always say that, but I never noticed it.
In the earlier episodes, AJ would just put his foot up, with
Twinkle
sock
toes.
on, and just.
Yeah, but I'm just doing that. Just doing it. I'm not thinking about it.
But it's like you got it started.
And it was so. I guess maybe it might be my fault. I'm not going to take that off the table because when you brought it up, you were like, "Yo, why the fuck do you be doing that shit?" Because you're like, you're doing shit I've never seen. And I was like, "Is it that crazy?"
Yeah, that nigga's like, pling, pling.
I'm not even thinking about
His
that
fucking
shit.
toes.
So maybe it is my fault. But I just don't know. I'm like, I've been in a lot of live chats. I don't see sock fetish niggas just running rampant, bruh. I just don't see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it pisses me off. This is why it pisses me off, because the live chat isn't active to where it's at least a buffer. Some like on the Thrill Podcast episode that just is out right now. The Customer's Always Right, episode 268. Bro, I thought the live chat was lit. No, it's the same nigga professing his love for socks and feet. And there's 3 of them in there today.
It's disheartening.
There was 2 real comments, 10 to 15 sock comments. It was crazy, back to back to back. Nigga, I think I opened it up thinking it's lit in there, and it's not.
Yeah,
It's,
I popped in before my last appointment, and I saw that.
it's lit. I blocked the nigga.
Yeah.
I put him on
blocked him?
timeout for 24 hours.
Yeah.
You gotta have to.
You put him on timeout.
Yeah, 'cause
nigga,
you
need to be on punishment.
Yeah, because you can put a niggas on timeout in the live chat for a certain amount of time.
I saw all the deleted joints, and I was like, I know what happened.
Yeah, because I'm just
Yeah.
like, this is getting
Yeah.
crazy. It's like if it was sprinkled in between.
You know,
But
it'll be a
it's-
little bit more flattering, right?
No, it's whatever.
Yeah.
You're going too hard, niggas. You know, it is not even one person. It was one person at first, y'all. It's like 3 people now.
The equivalent to that is like a nigga just whipping his dick out and just start beating it in front of the public. Like, bruh, you that's very.
This is
like,
crazy.
You're an exhibitionist.
Yes,
like, why are
dog.
you doing this in front of me?
I don't understand that
That's
shit.
a little extreme. It's at the point where some of the people watching it's like, hey, nigga, just enjoy the show. Like,
And on top of that, it's almost like I'm wondering, do our regular listeners see the energy in here?
They do.
And think these niggas did I miss a conversation that these niggas love
Like, is
playing
there
with
a
us?
joke that I'm
Is
missing?
there a joke that
There
I'm
is no
Right.
joke.
There's no joke. Let's
Nothing
make-
is funny about this shit.
there's
man.
no
Yeah,
joke.
let's make that clear.
Just some sexy ass feet.
On
nigga.
either part, yo, you are
Yeah,
flirting
yeah.
crazy right
What are
now.
you doing?
I'm trying to show off my new shoes.
Yeah, I'm about to say they got to do bad.
Yo,
They
I'm
cool.
I'm trying to show off my new
They
shoes.
cool.
Yeah, they are nice though. But on any
That's
of the
what he was looking for.
podcasts,
Put him down. You got what you was looking for.
Right.
Actually, no. They could have.
so now I have to let this shit fly for another week because he's torn niggas.
Right.
So look, on all the shows, there has never been a segment where we talked about our feet, socks.
Yeah.
We've never glorified them.
Nigga,
We've never celebrated. There's no inside joke.
Tell them what size shoe you wear.
No.
Get them off.
Watch last week's office hours for that.
It said it's there.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, because remember for the merch drops.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga dropped a shoe size?
Yeah, because in case
You never
somebody
know.
wants to
Niggas
send
be
something to the PO
niggas
box.
be having sneaker lines. They might
Hey,
want
man.
to send us a pair of sneakers. You
Shout
never
out to
know.
all the niggas with sneaker lines
Yeah.
that watch us. Because that sounds like a lot of them. But nah, man, it's been a beautiful show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, man, if you haven't already watched 3 Oak, watch LOY tomorrow. Again, if you haven't, like, share, subscribe, and go on Apple Podcasts, rate us 5-star. It helps us a lot. Do that right now. But besides that, yep, J Nobles.
GROOVE.
Nigga is so hype off that. AJ the Menace.
White man behind the boards.
Yeah.
We out.
Real.